Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome to the absolute state of Unreal today. We're gonna watch this State of Unreal GDC 2023. It's kind of cut off up there, I don't know why. Wait, did I fuck it up? No, it's broken, it's not broken. Hey yo guys, what's up? Hey Millie, hey Electron, Koji, River, Neko, and Manic. What's up? It's pretty unreal, I know, right? Hey Raptor, also hi. So early. Yeah, today we need to be early. Look, it's saying here. I don't know if you guys can read this, but it's saying there 5 minutes and 40 seconds until this starts. Also, I just realized there's something wrong with my rotation here of my arm. Never mind. What up, Shizzy? Welcome in. Just waiting for this thing to start. How are you guys? How's it 43 ducks? Let's say the other 7 didn't make it. They are in my walls now. I think. They're watching. Not tired, I hope. No. Today I'm good. I got a 1 liter bottle of Coke here, which I will use. How are you guys? How are you, Electron? Hope not tired. You made stuff. What stuff? I assume art stuff? Have you ever washed the hoodie? Yes. Of course. I would never wear this hoodie for almost 2 years without washing it. What are you talking about? Maybe in the kiddie pool. Finished work, time to chill, let's go. Yeah, wait, let's go to the kiddie pool and wash. Need to put the kiddie pool in a different spot. Doesn't work there. Where the fuck am I? I also have a bottle of Coke prepared. Let's go. Oh, Jesus fuck. Ow. What the fuck? Thanks for the prime, Neko. 11 months. Let's go. We have a small issue here. Oh, hi. This is still kind of... What happened to Jeff? Wait. Oh yeah, Jeff. Jeff, where are you? Wait. This should work. We still have the subs here. Hi, Rivers. I've sent tweet in DM. Oh, nice. I'll check it in a sec. Just need to get rid of these subs here. Can you... Where's this one in the front? Can someone, I think there's an issue with Twitch, didn't get notification. Oh. Huh. Hey, that fixed it. Good idea, Raptor. Good idea. Oh, no. Yeah, there's some Bing chilling for you guys in the pool now. The double Bing chilling. I need to fix the double... Oh, God. Why am I dry? Wait, what? Which is a constant instead of fixing the old shit, add new shit. Yeah, new shit that no one needs, kinda. It is the Electron guy. Oh, yeah, I need to delete that Twitch test thingy. Wait. Por favor. Because that thing doesn't work as it should. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, streamception. Oh no. Where is it? Here. 10 points. Ooh. Here. And here. There we go. Ice cream looks like maggots? What kind of ice cream or maggots do you have, Manic? Ah, not Moistverse. It's making a lot more sense. Test doesn't work. Yeah, we're not testing. This is all working perfectly fine. We don't need test. Also, apparently, Rococo gloves don't want to work today. I don't know what's happening. And I'm too lazy to ask at this point. Oh, look. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Until we see the state of Unreal. Okay, that's an interesting word choice. Huh? Wait. How is it not... It's not saying any time anymore. It's just saying... in 1 minute. The absolute state of... Thanks, Koji. God damn it. Not this again. The timer is very familiar to yours. What do you mean? It's not saying soon. That's not a word, Koji.
Do it!
Sure.
No, God!
Oh yeah, verse. Fortnite entered 5.2. I want to see 5.2. I want to see the flesh. I want to see the flesh sim. Stop breathing. That's not a word, Koji. At least vocally. Wait, what? Yeah, you did, Millie. People are... It starts! Look. Why is it so quiet? Can you guys hear this? Oh. Hey, Arcadia. What's up, what's up? Look, we're watching this thing I can't say anymore. Quiet though. Yeah, I don't know what this is right now because everything is boosted to 100. Everything is up to 100. So it is... Close to 200. Volume mixers also popped up. Wait, I can boost it for you in OBS. Give me a sec. if my OBS would let me. Stream is probably soft. What do you mean? Wait. I think it's this one. Is it better now? No, it's not. Dude. Are you... This should be better now. Is it guess? You hear it now? Let's go. Adam, welcome in. Okay, at least you guys can hear it now. Probably I still can't hear it really loud, so I'm just full screening this, and now I need a drinky. I remember a lot of these now. What's Sana do? Just turn on subtitles. Wait, does it have subtitles? It does. Let's see what kind of fucked up subtitles this will come up with. Ah, yes, Koji. Exactly that. Uh-oh. Fuck. It's a thing. Look. What is this? Instinction? It's the first game from Hashbane Interactive. What? This looks pretty good. What is that? Megaskin's Luminate Night? Dude, this looks so good. Best experience as an interactive movie. Looks really good. Ooh. Oh wait, I need to copy this. What's it saying? Wait, I can pause this for a sec. State of Unreal, 1 hour. New tools for building photoreal worlds in 5.2. AEO. Creating your first game in Fortnite. Oh, there's the thing you were talking about, River. Battle testing UE5 next gen system with Fortnite. Okay, why so much Fortnite? Ah, fuck, I said the thing. It's 5 minutes ago now. Ha. Self-publishing, setting up your release. MetaHuman. Oh no, not the cursed stuff. Machine learning. The verse. There's the verse. It's an... Thanks, Koji. The other presentations will be repeated according to the full schedule? What do you mean, River? Connect players across platforms. Dude, how long is this today? This will go from 10 to 6? Holy shit. Fork knife. I like using that. Yeah, I want to just see the main stuff. So it will start in... What time is it? It's 20. Okay, it will start in... Ooh, 5. Start in like 10 minutes. It's GDC, it's going for multiple days, not just today. Oh yeah, true. By the way, Obscure also has a booth at GDC. We're also there. Fofa is, I think, remoting into that. With a small booth. Just chilling at GDC. Dude, these hands. What's this? Epic Mega Grand. How do these Epic Mega Grands work? I heard about them, but I've never looked them up really. And you're not there. I mean, I could be there if I just log in and just hack the screens. You apply for a grant, it's super easy. But what do you need to, like... You have to have some kind of requirements or need to show something, right? You can't just be like, hey, yo, money. Gib. Need to apply but make like 50-page essay to submit. Oh god. I think Woody talked about it a couple of days ago on Twitter or something. I voted to the Rico Mega Grant. Wait, does it mean I give money or I get money? Adam. Fill out a form on the site. Need to have a business plan and stuff though. I'll DM it to you. Thanks for it. Dude, 50-page essay is a... Wait, can I use ChatGPT? I can use ChatGPT, right? I just feed ChatGPT. I want to become big cringe VTuber on Twitch. And then do the paperwork for me. That should work. Can you use ChatGPT to code stuff in Unreal? Yes, you can. You can ask ChatGPT to make you blueprints and stuff. That's pretty cool. But it only works for like normal stuff because it doesn't know all the plugins and shit. But it's really good if you want to just have easy code that you can use somewhere. I will take over Braid's job too. Yeah, let's go. Dude, all of these look so good. Wait, is it still too quiet for you or is the audio fine? YouTube video soon on that? I could do that. But it's like, I mean, I could do a short about it, being like, look, ChatGPT, code, done. Imagine when it learns though, might become a VTuber. We could ask ChatGPT how to create an AI VTuber that runs on ChatGPT. A bit quiet, but they're not talking, so it's fine. Okay. The end of that. While we wait for this, let's check out the brand. And Shizzy made something. What did Shizzy make here? Don't bully me, I'll come. Oh, that's highs. Can we make ChatGPT a girl? It's GPT-chan. Given to another VTuber before, I think. Oh, maybe Xanadu? Yurusama is an AI VTuber. That's true. I think you should just add a type, write a character named ChatGPT in the scene. Oh boy. What is this? Oh, don't bully me. Okay, cool. Megagrants.unrealengine.com. Okay, what is this? Apply for a mega. Hello? Can I? What? Huh? Oh. Look at the retweet below. Ah, yeah. I saw this one. Show passwords. What is happening here? Okay. '50s movie aura. I see. Studio leaned on blueprints. Eden. Niagara. It's not too bad. It's pretty cool. Okay, we still have 4 minutes. What is this? Show us your projects and you could earn a financial grant to help fuel your success. Fill out the application to submit. If you would like to submit an Unreal editor for Fortnite project. Wait, what? No. We're not doing Fortnite. I'm applying for myself. How did you hear? I can't say chat. Wait, I don't know. Social media. Explain how you heard about us. Chat. First name. Oh, I shouldn't click on that. It will probably try to auto. Wait. Let's do this again. But this time, without doxing. That's a new one. Let's put the Unreal stuff here. The epic Fortnite streamer, the Unreal Fortnite streamer, okay. It's also epic, so it'll be fine. Okay. Myself. Chat. First name. Riku. VR. RikuVR@gmail.com. Relevant social media. Twitch. /Riku VR. What the fuck is happening? Team size. Less than 5. Country. Germany. Phone number. No. Alternative contact name. Riku VR2. Project name. Shitpost stream. Project type. Education. Video tutorials. I'm sensing a pattern? What do you mean? What's going on here? Oh, look, it's Borderlands? Huh? What? Wait. Is there another Borderlands coming already? Or did I... Oh! What did I... Look. Oh. Oh, stray. Cat. Come. No, cat. Second timer. So many timers, guys. Help. Look, it's cat. Hey, yo, imagine if we are one day in there being like, this VTuber just shitpost, but somehow he made it in here. Cat. Yeah. Cat. So much cat. Hey, yo. Look, less than a minute. Time for Coke. I should play that game soon. I assumed you already played it, Neko. Aren't you like the first person who should do that? Have you tried Minecraft VR? I tried it a couple of years ago for like 10 seconds because I almost puked. I bought it but never touched it since. But I think if I would try Minecraft VR now, it would be fine since I've been to way more VR chat and stuff. So I would probably not get motion sick instantly. I mean, I don't know, I could try. Minecraft VR is fantastic. I need to use Vivecraft though, not the official VR. Oh, I think I used the official one. Or I tried at least. It was fun, but when I played it, I ran at like 12 FPS. Oh no. Wait, do you also need to swing your pickaxe like this? Okay, now wait. Let me turn this down a bit. Now it's getting loud. It is tough, but everything else is definitely a unique experience. Oh, okay. I think it's starting this. So good. Welcome back. We're in 1060 and can run smooth at 72. Okay.
Let's ride.
Ooh, it's the music game that I started but never finished. I'd argue it runs better than Beat Saber on your PC? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, how's the volume levels for you guys? Readable fanboy. Hey, great. What up? We're watching the absolute state of Unreal. Oh, I know that guy.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back at GDC. You know, back in 2020, as the pandemic was ramping up, we were the last major company to drop out of GDC. We were the first to go all remote, and then we headed into the pandemic. It was a completely crazy time with thousands of people working from around their homes, but the company thrived.
In Unity, yeah,
So
that
I'd like
would
to
be
go through
great.
some of the things that we've done since the last GDC. First of all, we launched Project Liberty. Epic challenged the App Store monopolies. Yeah, we're in front of the Ninth Circuit Court. Europe has passed some major new legislation, and the fight goes on for the freedom of all developers.
Hello, we are doing Unreal stuff, and we're pretty cool. Look,
Epic.
Fall Guys, we made this game.
Fall Guys for free
And
brought
it's
in
pretty
60
cool,
million
so buy
new
it
players.
now because it's made in Unreal.
Bandcamp,
And we have
the
also
indie music
Bandcamp,
site,
whatever
joined
that
Epic.
is, because I have no
Bandcamp
fucking
helps indie
clue.
musicians reach fans online today, and we're
Voiceover.
going to build metaverse opportunities for all musicians in the future. Fortnite thrived during this time.
Fortnite.
We launched 2 major chapters,
Fortnite,
lots
big
of
game.
seasons,
Cool.
and brought the Fortnite audience up to 500 million
The
player
voice doesn't
accounts.
fit his face. He's not very
Travis Scott launched the
expressive
Astronomical concert into Fortnite.
with the mouth movements.
Ariana Grande launched the Rift Tour.
Imagine he's just standing there.
And so overall, Fortnite had a really great time with tons and tons of players enjoying and the world constantly evolving. But we also learned some hard lessons. Epic entered into a massive settlement with the FTC. And it really brought home to us and to the whole industry
Fortnite
that
Ariana?
kids and technology are a pressing topic for all developers
Guy needs a
to
shot.
take seriously, and that the expectations of regulators here in the United States and around the world are much higher than ever before.
Just
And so
realized
we've
there's
done
a
a lot
peanut
over the
on his
past few
hoodie.
years to improve things. We've added huge sets of new parental controls
Parental
into Fortnite
control,
and the
oh
Epic
boy.
Games Store, and new child safety features like
There's no
cabin
mature
accounts.
language? Nah.
And being Epic, when we solve a problem for ourselves,
Weekly
we like to bring
playtime
it
reports.
to all
Holy
other
shit.
developers so they can benefit from the work.
Feel bad for
And to
him. He
that
seems
end,
nervous.
Super Awesome
Yeah,
joined
yeah.
Epic. Super Awesome
He's
makes
really cool.
verifiable
I've seen
parental
him
consent tools.
in a lot of
They're
tutorial
available to
stuff.
all
He
developers
knows
for
his
free,
shit.
so it becomes much easier to comply with all of the regulatory laws around
he's
children's
not
access
a-
to games worldwide.
Not a stage person.
We also launched
appears.
Unreal Engine 5 into early access during the pandemic. We went
It's still
through a
cool that
year.
he's doing it.
Yes.
I mean, it's also GDC, so the whole audience is just gamers. So
Went through a year of
who
early
cares?
access, followed by release. We updated Fortnite to Unreal Engine 5, and then
Everyone
we
plan
spent
to
a whole
play
year
Minecraft VR? Ping
visually
me?
upgrading
Sure.
Fortnite to the latest capabilities of Unreal Engine 5. And
What did I
we
miss?
launched, late
Nothing
last
so
year,
far,
and we'll be
Connor.
showing later in this show.
It's
Epic Games Store
Just
also
started.
thrived. The player base has grown massively during this
Hey, yo,
time.
look at
with
the
over
revenue
230
split, man.
million players on PC.
88%, 12%.
We've paid out more than $1 billion
Can you
to
stream
all
on
developers.
Epic
And
instead
we've
of
also
Twitch?
just very recently launched self-publishing, so it's easier than ever before to launch your game to all customers in the PC
been at
market
NVIDIA conference since
with really
last night.
straightforward tools.
Oh, what's
and
new
earn
there?
88% of all revenue. But that's a summary of the past, and this State of Unreal is about the future. So I'd like to invite Nick Penwarden to come up and talk about Unreal Engine 5.2.
AI stuff. Makes sense.
Thanks.
All right.
They didn't
Thank you,
expect them
Tim.
to announce any GPUs. Or maybe
Thanks,
they
Tim,
could
and
announce
Hi, everyone.
Titan or
I'm
4090
excited
Ti.
to get to show you some of the new experimental features we've been working on for Unreal Engine 5.2.
I've two.
Take a look.
I've two. Flash. I want to see the flash physics. Yo, new stuff.
All right, so last year, we added several new features to the engine to support foliage rendering, and the
Sounds so
Fortnite
good.
team used those features to ship Battle Royale Chapter 4. At the same time, Jacob over there and the team at Quixel were experimenting
Nature.
with what's possible for
grass.
photoreal foliage environments, as well as testing out the latest functionality that we've been building for Unreal Engine. So, Jacob's here with us today in the Unreal Editor. Let's explore the environment. And what better way to do that than off-roading? And what better way to off-road than in a Rivian R1T?
The sponsor deal. Dude, this looks so good.
Now, Rivian uses Unreal to power their instrument cluster, including 3D visualization of their vehicles. So we worked with them to bring the R1T
Wait,
to life. in this
Rivian is
experience.
using Unreal in their
on out,
fucking
Jacob.
cars?
Sure thing, on my
I
way.
didn't know that.
All right. So we're building tools for
Lol.
interactive and dynamic worlds. So here we have chaos physics simulating rocks that tumble as we drive over them, leaves bend out of the way, and we also added some real-time fluid simulation.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
We worked with the team at Rivian to set up Unreal's chaos vehicle model to simulate the suspension of the truck and how the electric motors drive each individual
Pissin.
wheel. Chaos also simulates how the
Finally.
tires compress and deform, and meta sounds enabled the team to precisely resynthesize the sounds of the electric motors and mix them with the ambisonics of the jungle.
This looks really good. Although the car looks a bit too springy, I feel. And it looks a bit too light.
So Rivian provided us with a highly detailed model of the truck, about 71 million polygons that were able to render in real time,
nanite.
thanks to nanite.
Except
Now the Rivian not only looks
mannequin in
incredibly
there.
realistic because of lumen and nanite, but also its materials.
Ooh,
And
this
today,
looks so
we're
good.
introducing Substrate, our new material framework.
Apparently it's on a scale formation now.
And to better demonstrate it, let's
True.
swap the paint out for opal.
But what?
Now, of course, you can't order a Rivian with opal body panels, but opal was the internal code name for this project, and also a really great demonstration of Substrate's capabilities. The base layer models the iridescence, refraction, and
Holy shit,
reflections
the
that occur
reflection-
inside of an opal.
reflections in there.
And on top of that is a layer representing the polished surface and how light is absorbed as it travels through that clear layer of varying depths. And now we can add back on the dust and dirt layers. And notice how the reflection changes when interacting with the dust layer, and that there are no artifacts along the transition from dirt to dust to
Yeah, the
opal.
new material system looks
So
creepy.
Substrate is more expressive, enabling artists to create materials like this with different shading models and compose and layer those materials as they see fit.
So far I could only do this shit in
All right,
Blender.
let's head on out, Jacob.
but...
On my way.
In terms of performance, Substrate materials that are similar to the current Unreal Engine shading
You
model
can't
cost
drive
about
for
the
shit.
same. But now, artists have the freedom to author more complex materials for extremely detailed use cases, like in cinematics and in film.
Oh no, it's an II.
So we're going to
driving
drive
in
under
there,
this
right?
fallen tree here, and everything that you've seen up to this point was painstakingly hand-built by the environment team at Quixel. Everything since that fallen tree has been built using our brand new experimental suite of procedural content generation tools.
What?
Entirely an engine that are flexible, deterministic, and artist-driven.
This is procedural?
Our guiding
Okay.
principle in building these systems
We
was
don't
to
need
empower
environment
artists
artists
to make
anymore.
tools for artists.
What the
So
fuck?
Jacob's going to go ahead and add a procedural assembly to the world. And the cool thing is that it communicates. Thank you.
Ah, fuck. Just added these trees here.
Pretty cool.
They took our derbs. Hey, Credence.
And the cool thing is that it communicates with other nearby
would clap,
procedural
but-
elements in the scene, like the creek bed. So let's say a designer comes by, wants to direct the player to drive to the left. Jacob can simply move the assembly to the right, and everything updates to accommodate that change.
What the fuck?
Game design is iterative, so let's say the designer comes back, wants to give the player the choice of going left or right again. Jacob can simply move the assembly back over. Now, the artist who created this
Sure.
assembly also added some additional handles that Jacob can use to art direct where rock slides occur. Allows him to customize the piece a little bit more, make it a little easier for the Rivian to drive by. So we started by handcrafting that original part of the level to set the visuals and art direction for the entire piece, and then built out procedural tools
watching you
that
in
allowed the
stream
team to
showcasing
create a
you within
much
UE.
larger play
True.
space much more quickly.
Jesus Christ.
Now let's see how we can use these
Would be cool
procedural
if this is
tools
hard surface as
to
well,
make
yeah.
larger sweeping changes to the
Hey,
environment.
Chunky.
So Jacob,
we
let's
have
start
witchcraft
by
now.
removing some of the trees in this area.
Absolutely, that's easy enough actually.
Hey, it's a German guy.
All right, a little too much. Let's add some trees back in.
Okay.
And let's also add in some cliff formations, give it a little bit more variability.
What's up, Chunky?
So the procedural systems are
Holy
all
shit.
deterministic, as Jacob is experimenting with different sets of input parameters. Once he finds a
What the
set that he likes, he can always go back to it and get out exactly the same results. And the procedural systems aren't just placing trees and rocks, but also fog cards, bugs, birds, everything that's needed to bring this environment to life.
Holy.
And everything that you've seen here works at scale. This environment is 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers.
Yeah, Houdini
If we
costs
hide all
way
the
too much.
procedural elements, we can see that original hand-built area about 200 meters by 200 meters. We believe that there will always be
What
the
the
need for hand-building environments, so we design these procedural systems to be tools for artists that work in concert with hand-built content. Both Substrate and the new procedural tools will be available in experimental form
I
in
feel I need a
5.2.
supercomputer for that.
And everything
Ah.
you've seen here is running in
fine.
the Unreal Editor
160.
in real time on a developer machine with an Intel 13900K CPU and NVIDIA RTX 4090 GPU.
Hey, yo, I
So
can run
Jacob,
that shit.
thanks for being here and helping us out today.
49,
Thank you very
let's
much,
go.
Nick, for having me. It's been a pleasure.
4090, not 30. He's at 4090, right?
All right, so come visit us at the
49.
Unreal Engine booth on the expo floor. You can check out this demo for
How hot
yourself.
was it running? Nah.
And this afternoon, here in the YBCA,
fine.
we'll have
49ers
a
don't
tech
run
talk
hot.
diving into the details behind this demo. In addition, the Preview 1 build of Unreal Engine 5.2 is available now.
Yeah,
You can
5.2
test
is
out
available.
all of the experimental
Hey,
new features
Jamie.
we showed today, as well as numerous other improvements.
Dude, 5.2
Head over
looks
to
so
the Epic Games
cool.
Store to download the binary build
Fucking procedural
and also
shit.
get the full source code from the Unreal Engine repository on GitHub. Now, I found that we make the best technology for developers when we use it ourselves, when we really put the engine through its paces,
Not when you
both
mounted
through
car
tech
radiator.
demos like this one, as well as full game productions. So to talk about how the Fortnite team used the latest Unreal Engine 5 capabilities to ship Battle Royale Chapter 4, please help me
Oh,
welcome
Connor.
John Loff.
Connor, I talked to someone. I found someone who can mod the 5.0 plugin to run in 5.1, so we don't need to pay minus
Thanks,
1k.
Nick. For Chapter 4, we wanted to show Fortnite in a way players had never seen before. We upgraded with broad strokes,
A little
using
bit,
Lumen,
yeah, a little bit,
Nanite,
just a
and
tiny
other
bit.
UE5 tech.
This
We
looks
worked
like such
directly
a
with the engine team
downgrade
to
after
improve these
looking at that
features
shit.
and ensure they
Now it's
scaled on all
Fortnite.
platforms Fortnite ships on.
It's not illegal. We're not
First
shipping
up
it.
was
It's
lighting.
personal use.
Now, our options in the past to improve lighting
I
have
don't
been
care.
somewhat limited because Fortnite is a really dynamic game. Big lighting just doesn't work
I mean, the
because the
lighting
moment
is
a player
good now.
destroys a wall, light maps are invalidated. So we were really excited to give Lumen a shot. It updates global illumination in real time as the environment changes. Early in Chapter 4 development, we captured a video of Lumen enabled in a Fortnite test build. And the player in the video destroyed a wall, and light just came flooding into the room. And honestly, it was pretty stunning. It brought new life to the environment.
Pretty funny how that
and
is
the
a
realistic
feature.
bounce light
Like
worked
someone
great
destroyed
with Fortnite's
a wall,
vibrant style.
but there was light.
While initial results were exciting, you know, nothing is that easy in game dev. And as we discovered, real-world lighting can create real-world problems.
Yeah, true. The cyberpunk stuff looks
Playtests
like
revealed areas of the map,
newer.
like attics and basements, that had no windows and were just too dark for gameplay. And it was also the first time we were using auto exposure, and it was causing bloomed-out areas when players were in dark interiors looking outside. We solved these issues using UE5 features like local exposure and some art-directable controls within Lumen that enabled us to provide a final image much better for gameplay.
Okay, yeah.
While the art team refined content, the engine team provided some new scalability options so that we could run Lumen on next-gen consoles at 60 frames per second. In addition to lighting, Nanite opened the door for us to add an incredible amount of detail to the Fortnite island. It was introduced in UE5 as a virtualized geometry
Next-gen
system
console.
that
I mean, it's
supports
current
extreme mesh
gen, right?
complexity.
Why is
So we spent some time experimenting, looking for a good balance between stylized art direction and detail,
yeah, next
so we could
gen.
increase
I
visual
would do air
quality,
quotes if my
but still
gloves would
maintain
work.
Fortnite's iconic style.
Rococo.
Now that artists weren't limited by triangle counts, we scaled our content pipelines to support Nanite on high-end hardware. Tech artists modeled new vegetation assets, and the art team created some high-detailed props and some amazing hero assets.
Well, I could
But
just
this still
say
left us with
previous
a
gen when you
large
consider
building
the
library that
hardware.
needed a visual
Kinda
upgrade.
true.
We resolved this using an offline process that took displacement maps from our materials and created high-resolution nanite meshes.
Oh,
It was really cool to see these classic Fortnite materials like brick, stone, and wood get a high-resolution facelift and pop off their
Looks way
surfaces.
better.
Now, past nanite demos have relied on static hard surface environments. But Fortnite's an animated world. Trees blow in the wind, and buildings wobble when hit. So we worked with the Nanite team, and they extended the material pipeline
Yeah, the
to
classic
include masked
Fortnite
and
materials.
animated materials.
I've never
on
seen brick
Nanite
before in my
geometry.
life, except in Fortnite.
The island in Fortnite is
Fortnite
constantly
invented
evolving,
bricks, okay?
with major changes each season and complete reboots when chapters launch.
Never.
So it's essential that we evolve
All
our
the
workflows too.
buildings and castles.
During Chapter
they
4
all
development,
watched
we started
Fortnite.
utilizing 2 new UE5 features that changed how we build levels.
What-
World
what-
partition and 1 file per actor.
Huh.
World partition automates the level streaming, and it allowed us to work in one large level.
It's a slurp room.
We use level instance actors to group
Wait,
content logically,
what room?
like a building and all of its props. 1 file per actor ensured our large dev team could work in this space without source control
What are you doing in the
conflicts.
slurp room?
Now, these features
Slap
hadn't yet been
juice.
put to their paces
I
by a
feel
large
like
dev
this is,
team, so there were some early bumps
what?
in the road. but RLDs were in daily communication with
Bricks
the
didn't
engine
exist
team,
before
and we
Fortnite.
saw consistent improvements. Not long into production, we were developing Fortnite in a much more
Why is there slap
collaborative
juice in the
environment.
slurp room?
Our goal for Chapter 4 was to deliver an awesome experience to our players. We
not
also
done yet.
hope by using and improving the engine's newest features, we've improved your experience as well. Now, with a look at the amazing work developers are already doing with UE5, please welcome Dana Cowley.
Let's go. Person. Dana, what up?
Now, even when you have great tools and amazing content at your fingertips, making games is hard. And it gets even trickier when you're trying to ship while you're upgrading your
Are you
features.
trying to shit?
And we put a lot of effort into making sure that the transition from UE4 to UE5 was as smooth as possible. And you've proven that it worked. And we've been impressed with all of the teams who have made the jump over so quickly. Now, many of you moved your games over right in the middle of development, and quite a few of you have left internal tech in favor of UE5. And as of last month, 77% of all Unreal Engine users are on UE5.
Let's go.
And that's rapid adoption en masse. And over 750,000 of you are actively building with Unreal Engine each and every month.
We're one of those.
You've invested in us, and we're investing in you.
Oh, I get money.
Beyond games, you're telling amazing stories across live action and animated entertainment. And to date, more than 550 television and film projects have been made with Unreal Engine in production.
We're one of those.
Now, these are some of the leading studios using UE5 today.
We're one of the leading
Represents
studios,
a brain
of course.
trust of talented game developers from all over the world, and it's getting bigger every day. You've validated that we're on the right path, and we're blown away by how you've
act like they
embraced the
can't
tools
talk.
and shown us what's possible.
I mean, if you're not
And
used
now,
to presenting
you're
on
about to
stage,
hear from
it
several
is really
talented
hard.
teams who are bringing their awesome games to PC,
I don't see
console,
Riku.
and
Imagine
mobile.
like my fucking smug
First
face
up,
just
we have
in
Qubit
there.
Studios,
Just
a small
staring
team
at.
whose game Infinitesimals
That'll
has
be
not only
super funny.
received an Epic Mega Grant, but it's also coming to the Epic Games Store with the help of Epic Games Publishing. Here to give you an exclusive new
QR
book
code.
is
Exactly.
Michael Borjard.
Hi, everyone.
Michael.
I was invited here today to share our story with you.
Hello.
Qubit Studios is a small studio from Europe. And we have one mission, to bring the world of Infinitesimals to life. In our first game, you play as Captain Orkney Rolling Rake, as he and his crew explore a mysterious planet filled with lush environments. Now, a universe is already big at our scale, but when your main character is only a few millimeters tall, it takes on a whole new meaning.
Grasshopper Man.
As a studio, we have big ideas.
Sorry.
As a small team, we need to make choices. And that's where switching from UE4 to UE5 made a big difference for us. It has empowered
Bugs
us
Life 2,
by giving
true,
us
looks
time
like.
back. Let me take you through a few examples. As Orkney is very small, we want players to truly feel its sense of scale by having a large space to explore. By using world partition in UE5, we managed to save months of dev time. Not just
Bugs.
because of the size of the world, but also because we can
no.
build on top
It is
of it.
Bugs Lightly.
It allowed us to spatialize a lot of systems very quickly.
Oh boy.
And with the built-in HLOD, we get strong runtime performance while being able to load the entire world visually in editor. A large world is great, but it doesn't do us any good if it's empty. And that's where the new packed actors and level instances came in handy. A level designer can use prefabs to quickly prototype ideas, while artists can refine those prefabs in editor by assembling assets together. And with one file per actor, it all happens in parallel. On the animation side, motion warping allows us to use a single animation for a large range of situations. And with Control Rig,
Oh yeah, the motion
we can
warping
quickly create
system.
those first-pass animations in editor.
It looked so cool.
But the most outstanding features are Nanite and Lumen. We don't need to spend time on topology optimization and can directly use high poly meshes.
Yeah, we can just
Lighting
throw
is
shit
more
in
realistic, and we don't have to
Unreal
use
doesn't
tricks
care.
for transition between exterior and interior. All in all, working with UE5 has
Apex
been a
movement
tremendous
only
time
works.
saver for us.
Yeah, and
And
there's summoning
upgrading from
some
UE4
Titans.
was surprisingly easy. We were up and running in a couple of days. We can now iterate more quickly, focus on gameplay, and allocate time to riskier ideas.
But enough talking. Go on the Epic Games Store and wishlist the game now. Thank you, everyone.
Wait,
enjoy the rest of the show.
Your team has built a beautiful game, Michael. Fantastic work. Now, our next partner is one that needs little introduction. Kabam develops and publishes world-class, highly social, multiplayer mobile games. And today, they are here to make a special announcement. Please join me in welcoming Vice President of Product, Tyler Black.
Hey. Tyler, what up?
Thank you, Dana, for that kind introduction. Hi, everyone. At Kabam, we've worked with the world's biggest brands and created our own stories to bring some of the most successful mobile games to players. Today, we're proud to announce a new project, one that ushers in a whole new era for Kabam.
Even before Gabe comes out, dude. If Gabe comes out, then it's going hard. Hey, welcome, Black Miner.
It's a new cross-platform squad RPG set in a stunning reimagined Arthurian world. When we began this ambitious project, we knew that Unreal Engine was the only solution that had the tools to bring incredible visuals to both mobile and PC at launch. So here's how we put those tools to use.
Let's go.
King Arthur Legends Rise allows players to explore campaign stages and interact with their environment using a variety of animations. If we were to use traditional animation techniques, the number of assets that we would need would be massive. Thanks to Unreal's advanced animation technology, like IK rig retargeting, motion warping, and property access, we can create high-quality, detailed, and attractive animations with relatively few resources. But that isn't the only way that we're using Unreal Engine 5's tools to deepen the player experience. We're also making use of dynamic weather to affect character strengths and other stats and keep the battle gameplay fresh and immersive.
Weather?
That's all from us today. We can't wait to share more with you about King Arthur Legends Rise in the coming months. So check out our website, playkingarthur.com, and sign up to stay up to date on our newest game.
Thanks, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Now, the next developer coming to the stage was founded a few years ago, and they're already making a big name for themselves. Hexworks is a CI game studio, and they are capturing the imaginations of fans of dark fantasy with their new action RPG, Lords of the Fallen. Creative director Cesar Vitosu is here to give you an exclusive look at how they're using UE5 to build one of this year's most highly anticipated games.
Don't leave us with her again.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana, for the introduction and handling my name so graciously. Hello, everyone. I am very excited to be here and represent Hexworks, our incredibly talented multinational team behind Lords of the Fallen,
Dark Souls-like?
our upcoming dark fantasy action RPG.
Oh, okay, now it's interesting.
And today we'll be sharing how Unreal Engine 5 has helped bring our highly ambitious and decidedly grim vision to life. Please enjoy.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Welcome to the Lords of the Fallen Technical Showcase.
So cool.
Here at Hexworks, our goal has always been to create the most immersive game experience possible. Today, we're journeying to Skyrest Bridge, one of the game's early locations, to demonstrate just some of the impressive ways Unreal Engine 5's state-of-the-art technologies have helped us deliver on this ambitious vision for our upcoming action RPG.
Yeah, at this point
we want players to feel fully immersed in our world by playing as their own unique virtual persona. To achieve this, we've used a combination of technologies, including 3D scans of real people and UE5's own character customization tech. Players can create unique faces and bodies by dynamically morphing between a huge range of shapes before finessing the finer details. Our extensive selection of armor sets seamlessly adapt to whatever shape the player chooses. It's really important to us that we represent as wide a proportion of our audience as possible. Being able to customize your hero in Lords of the Fallen is only the beginning. Each and every one of our characters is incredibly detailed, using high-resolution textures.
Man, just hit the guy.
Get up close to any surface in the game, like this tunic for example, and detailed texturing provides incredible levels of micro-detail. How these objects move and behave is also crucial for player immersion. UE5's Chaos physics engine facilitates advanced simulations for clothes, chains, air, belts, and a whole lot more. This helps to substantially enhance the secondary motion in all our characters, making their movements look much more lifelike. The lighting in Lords of the Fallen takes full advantage of Unreal's brand new Lumen GI. We've been able to light our complex environments in real time, meaning we can immediately see the effect of a light bounce, for example, without waiting for the traditional slow baking processes. Watch how the lighting reacts as we move our light source around this environment.
Illumine.
Global illumination like this can be quite demanding on processing, so we also make use of emissive shapes to add additional details to the lighting of any space. We can then fine-tune these light bounces on our nanite meshes, providing our world with impressive levels of detail and minimal impact on performance.
The balls.
Perhaps the most important element of Lords of the Fallen is the ability to travel between two worlds. The realm of the living, Axiom, and the realm of the dead, Umbral. We've created our own custom toolset within UE5 that allows us to intricately craft these two environments side by side and seamlessly swap between them. This means our artists and designers can ensure these worlds feel intrinsically linked, like two sides of the same coin, even if one side is decidedly more horrific than the other.
Don't use it.
On behalf of Hexworks, thanks for watching today's brief tech presentation. The twin realms of Umbral and Axiom await fearless adventurers later this year when Lords of the Fallen launches on PC and current gen consoles.
Hey, is it current gen? Yeah, this one is pretty cool. I want to see gameplay though.
Awesome, thank you. This next team is known for making some of the world's most popular MMORPGs. And recently, they've been pushing the boundaries of cinematic storytelling, and the results speak for themselves.
Oh no, Diablo 4.
Here with more is NCSoft's Chief Strategy Officer, Dr. Song-Yi Yoon.
Damn it, not Diablo 4. Thought they wanted to showcase the intro cinematic of D4.
Thank you so much for the introduction.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
I'm excited to share our latest production, Project M, with you today.
What?
As you may know, NCSoft is recognized as one of the best MMORPG developers, thanks to our blockbuster franchises like Lineage and Guild Wars.
Oh,
however,
never mind. Yeah.
We're not content with this achievement.
Guild Wars
We're always pushing for boundaries and exploring new technologies. So let me introduce Project M to you.
Project M?
It is our latest innovation, harnessing the power of cutting-edge AI and graphics technology to an unprecedented level. With the help of Unreal Engine, we have achieved our vision for Project M with seamlessly integrating our foundational AI technology, resulting in breathtaking detail. To give you a sneak peek, we have prepared a video featuring our CEO and Chief Creative Officer, TJ, who will personally guide you through our newest creation as a digital version of himself.
Oh no. The breathtaking
Thank you so
details.
much for your attention.
Can we see those?
I hope you enjoy Project M.
No, I haven't seen it yet. Oh look, it's person. Oh, it's meta-human person.
Project M is one of NCSoft's most ambitious projects to date.
That is not breathtaking. Kinda scary. Right. Okay, better.
What would it mean to you if the world was comprised of informational particles instead of physical particles? Oh, I got a little ahead of myself. I am TJ Kemp from NCSoft.
Hello.
Welcome to Project M.
Wait, is his voice also AI generated? Sounded kind of weird.
How would the fabric of simulated reality change our perceived world if we could tamper with the arrangement of those particles?
The voice sounds weird.
This very idea is what sparked Project M.
Very breathtaking.
The informational particles that shape Project M's world can transform reality based on your choices.
Yeah,
and
the
each
voice
choice you make will change your experience.
Either generated or modded. Something's modded there. Showed gameplay 3 months ago. It wasn't good, but graphics were. Oh no.
The information that exists in the present reality
Not another one of
determines
those.
how the world will unfold.
The Rubik's Cube. Wait, that's a weird view. This guy's voice and the other guy's voice kind of sound like they're about to cry.
Value every encounter and every moment.
Maybe they are.
These will be essential in the world of Project M. This is where our journey ends for now. I look forward to seeing you all again soon.
Bye-bye. Bye, Mr. Creepy Man. Covered in explosions. Yeah, that's how you do it. If you played Division, yeah, I played Division 1 way too much and Division 2 for like 300 hours. Yeah, the voice really sounds like
Thank you, Dr. Yin. Project
AI.
M is looking amazing, and it's unlike anything we've seen. And thanks to all the teams that have given us a new look at your incredible games. Like we just saw, the worlds you're building feature awesome-looking characters with loads of
Think
detail
of that
and
with some
authenticity.
Titanfall, but even
And our
slower.
team understands
Okay.
that believable digital humans
I
are
really
at the
like the
heart
gameplay
of
of
great
Division.
storytelling. And for more on that, I'm happy to hand it
And I
over
like the
to our
snow in the first
CTO,
one.
Kim Labreri.
Thanks, Dana. Thank you.
Hello.
Some incredible games, sir. Hey, everybody. Wow, it's great to be back after 4 years. It's good to see you all. So, it's been 2 years since we released MetaHuman Creator. This cloud-hosted tool allows you to create photorealistic digital humans for your game or experience with the simplicity of an RPG character creator, yet with a level of realism and customization that you've never seen before. Our community has created millions of metahumans for their Unreal projects, and the work we've seen has been unbelievably breathtaking. And I'm sure a bunch of you in the audience are actually making metahumans as well. Let's take a look at some of this work.
That's a lot. That doesn't count. Oh yeah, they were in Love Death Robots. For one episode or something. Oh, it's the unannounced project. And they used it for the Snoop Dogg, which was really weird. Hey Graham, welcome in. Insanity's there.
Amazing. You know, there isn't a day that... Thank you.
Yeah,
so there isn't a day that goes by that we don't see some post on LinkedIn or Facebook or wherever showing us amazing usage of metahumans. And I think it's been a really big game changer for anybody trying to tell a story in their game.
Yeah, metahumans are still too uncanny.
But today we want to take things to the next level. So I'm going to actually introduce two of my most favorite friends to the stage. Our head of digital human technology, Vladimir Masilovich, and
Digital
the actress
human
best known as Senua from Ninja Theory's fantastic Hellblade series, Melina Jurgens. How are you both doing?
We're good, thank you.
It's been a while since we were last on the stage. In fact, I think it was 7 years ago that we went through this ordeal.
It's 2 friends.
A little bit of PTSD triggering there. But it was the first time we all came together. Ninja Theory, Epic, Cubic Motion, 3Lateral, to do something that we thought would wow audiences here and sort of set a template for the future of using characters in games.
Rigging?
So anyway, I
think
we're in a pretty amazing place right now with the industry, but we do want to take things to the next level. And what I want to do a little bit about is how's things going at Ninja Theory? How's the new game going?
Yeah, the team and I are doing really good, and we're just extremely busy working on the follow-up to the first Hellblade, which will be called
Don't put your hands in your pocket, please.
I can't wait. The first game was fantastic.
This Disney DVD is enhanced with Disney's Fast Play.
Anyway, I'm going to leave the stage
and a
and let these
selection
two
of bonus
take
features
over.
will begin automatically. To
Thank you.
bypass
Oh,
Fast
Leo
Play,
used metahuman
select the
bones.
the
skeleton. Yeah, true.
will begin in a moment.
Our guiding vision for MetaHuman has been the democratization
He
of
asked how the new game is going.
allowing you to work faster and see the results immediately.
Oh no.
The character is only truly believable if its motion fidelity matches its visual fidelity, but animating at this level
You can put
is a hard
it
task
in
for
my
even the most skilled
pocket.
studios.
Valid.
Some of our best work leveraged 4D capture, but this took specialized hardware and weeks or even months of processing time. While MetaHuman Creator gave you the ability to generate high-quality characters, animating them still wasn't as easy.
Oh, yeah.
This is why I'm very excited to announce a new capability to the MetaHuman product, MetaHuman Animator. MetaHuman Animator contains the essence of our 4D pipeline, but optimized to run on a single machine. It is able to use iPhone, as well as stereo professional systems, and today, we're going to demonstrate how it works.
Hey, yo.
For this, we're going to need
Finally, not
Mel,
creepy face
our technician
animations
John
anymore.
Cook, and just the phone.
More friends.
Mel, can you take your position, please?
Sure.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
God damn it, John.
Okay.
Are you sure about that?
I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry.
Yeah, she's kind of cringe.
All I need is a look.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就冰淇淋速度与激情就我最喜欢，所以现在是音乐时间。
Have updated our live link-based mobile app to capture all data at the best resolution possible with the device. MetaHuman Animator uses video and depth data to convert this data into high-fidelity performance animation, and it can even use audio to produce convincing tongue animation. John is currently scrubbing through the take to pick the section that he wants to process. John, are we all good with the data? Awesome. So from now on, it's just a single button click to kick off the processing, which for a performance of this length will take less than a minute to convert into animation.
Oh, not real time.
So Mel, while that is processing, let me show you something else.
Shapes.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, this is what we refer to as your MetaHuman DNA.
Oh yeah, that's definitely her.
And this is generated by the capture we made earlier, right?
Yeah, that's right. So from only 3 frames of video and depth data, we can generate a rig that predicts all of your facial expressions in just a couple of minutes.
Wow. And do you only need to do this once for each actor?
Yes, that's right. It calibrates the solver to your face so that we can produce the performance in a way that faithfully reproduces your original performance.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. So let's check back on the processing, which today is on the latest CPU and GPU hardware from AMD. MetaHuman Animator uses a custom epic facial solver and landmark detector. We can interactively look at the animation while it's being solved and compare it to your original performance. So it looks like it's almost finished. After this, it's going to do one more pass to move the curve sponge table.
It's not real time, so it's not interesting to me.
Just need to export the animation, it takes only a few seconds. And then John needs to drop it in the level and add the audio so that you can see the result. Mel's MetaHuman should now be ready in the level. Mel, you excited to see the results?
Yeah, can't wait to see it. I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm
It's
acting
still kind
scared
of creepy. Oh boy.
or angry.
Oh no.
And sometimes, all I need is a look.
Oh no. She's fucking scary. Yeah, the mouth was weird. The edges, corners of the mouth, and her eyes were kind of...
Thank you all. So, Mel, what do you think?
I think it's incredible because it usually takes months between performance capture and getting any results back. So this
I mean,
is
to be honest,
blowing
it's
my mind.
way faster to
all of this
still get the
is
same
sold
creepy
directly
result.
onto animator-friendly
But
controls.
it's way faster.
In this case, we are using a bespoke 4D rig, which we created together with Ninja Theory for Hellblade 2. But it's also ready to use on any MetaHuman or
On
any other
stills
rig
it
that
looks
follows
good,
a new MetaHuman
but in
standard.
animation,
Let's have a look at that.
I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I needed to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry.
Humans.
And sometimes, all I need is a look.
So the scene take works even on stylized characters.
Oh no. I don't know if it's alien, right?
These technologies
like
are
that.
completely redefining our creative process, as they will redefine yours when we release MetaHuman Animator to everyone in just a couple of months. We've got one more thing we'd like to show you. We haven't forgotten about the needs for full-performance capture sheets. What you're about to see is animation that hasn't been polished or edited in any way, and it took MetaHuman Animator just minutes to process start to finish.
Yeah, so here's one of my favorite lines from Ninja Theory's upcoming game, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and I really hope you enjoy it and the rest of the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, we just showed a thing.
Sign, perf, cut, take 13.
Oh.
I see through your darkness now. I see through your lies.
Pretty sure that has been
We'll
cleaned
show
up.
them how to see as I do. I will not appease your gods. I will destroy them.
Crazy. Get it with fire.
Good? You like it?
Man, was that cool. All right, let's talk about the future of our creator marketplaces. We all know one of the biggest challenges in game development is the time and cost associated with making great art and visually stunning environments. Now, we've seen that by giving you access to high-quality, game-ready assets like Quixel Megascans, world building can be faster, more efficient, and more economical. The resulting explosion of creativity that we've seen from our Unreal Engine developer community has been awesome. In fact, it's inspired us to double down on a mission that started several years ago. Since the launch of Unreal Engine Marketplace in 2014, we've been working to aggregate and organize all the world's best digital assets for you to use in your work.
Yeah, Quixel,
in 2018,
ArtStation,
we joined forces with Quixel, whose Megascans have now been downloaded over 40 million times. In 2021, ArtStation became part of the Epic family, and we welcomed a community of the world's best digital artists who've since uploaded nearly 12 million projects to the
horror
site.
games. True.
Later that same year, Sketchfab joined Epic, and now has more than 10 million registered users who are using the platform to discover, share, and manage 3D models on the web. Now, each of these businesses has their own unique superpowers. Incredible content, of course, vibrant communities, and killer capabilities. We're now working to bring all this together into a unified offering. Let's take a look.
Hey, yo, finally. Can I now finally just download everything into Unreal without converting shit? Okay, we have that. That's so good. That's there. That's there. Yeah, I want to download everything down. Exactly. Fab. Why did they call it Fab?
Later this year, we'll be merging our content offerings into a new unified creator marketplace called Fab. Built on the strong foundation of Sketchfab.com, we're going to drop the sketch and go all in on
The
Fab.
Fab. Everybody Fab.
Fab will be an open marketplace serving the entire digital content creation industry.
It's Fab
That means we're going
time.
to offer assets
Let's
from all game
go.
engines, all digital content creation tools,
It's
and
Fab time, guys.
metaverse-inspired open worlds. So whether you're a studio making a blockbuster game or a movie, or you're a player building your first island in Fortnite, our goal is to bring you everything you need to build your world in one place.
Okay, when can we finally Fab?
We'll have 3D models, materials, sound, plugins,
Are you fabbing
animations,
yet?
visual effects, and more. Fab will be
Where
the
did
new
you get
home
that
of
asset?
Quixel
Yeah, I
Megascans,
fabbed it.
MetaHumans, and other incredible epic content designed to push the limits of what's possible. We'll also bring you the high-quality assets and environment packs from leading art studios, AAA game developers, media companies, and even musicians who are taking fan engagement to the next level.
Everybody join the fab.
But our primary focus is on bringing you the best stuff out there from millions of independent artists who will benefit from the lowest fees in the industry, pocketing 88% of revenue from their sales so they can build real businesses and invest in making more great assets for you to use. That's right. Now, with millions of assets, we have to make it super simple for you to find what you're looking for and get inspired along the way.
How does the fab work?
We'll leverage automated tagging to consistently and accurately describe content, and we'll give you the ability to inspect 3D models before you download, making it easy to understand the game readiness of an asset so there are no surprises. Building on the success of Quixel Bridge, the Fab plugin will enable you to search, discover,
Fab
drag and drop
plugin.
content right into your scene without leaving the game editor.
Hey, yo, finally, I can make shit faster.
We want to improve your workflows by
Faster
connecting
shit
Fab
posts.
to all industry-leading digital content creation tools.
The best fabbers fab
For
together.
example, our partnership with Adobe will make it easy for you to export and publish models from Adobe Substance Painter directly to Fab. Finally, leveraging Sketchfab's
They knew
digital
what
asset
they were
management
doing, right?
capabilities, Fab will be the place where you go to store, manage, and share assets either privately with teammates for collaboration or publicly on the web.
Oh, you
to
can
showcase your
privately
work.
fab as well.
With collaboration tools like this, we want to help small teams do big
Collaboration
things.
fab. Nice, nice.
Now, it's no longer just major studios who are driving our industry
Cloud-based fab,
forward.
yeah.
World building has become accessible to everyone. And we're seeing this today with tens of millions of new creators building awesome experiences in Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, and other open worlds.
Did it just hit
This is increasing the demand for ready-to-use content, and it's creating an
Well,
exciting new
fabbing.
opportunity for asset creators to reach massive new audiences. We believe an open and fair marketplace where artists and developers can come together to buy and sell assets is
Why did
essential
they have
to
to
the creation
mention
of the emerging
Roblox?
metaverse. Now, we're going to keep you posted
Fab
over the
among
course of the
bros,
next
a circle
several
fab.
months as this rolls out, and we're looking forward to partnering with
can
you all to
finally
make this an
circle fab.
industry-wide success. And now, please welcome Sax Pearson.
Sax, what's a fab? It's a fab guy. What? It's the sex fab.
It's great to be here today. We've been working towards this moment for a very long time. This
been
next
fabbing
segment
ever
is
very
exactly why I'm here at Epic, to move the industry forward and
Why
help
did
make
they call
developers
it
successful.
fab?
I'm here to introduce powerful new tools
It's
to
Rick
existing
Astley.
Fortnite creators, powerful new opportunities for professional developers. Fortnite is becoming an ecosystem.
From fab to sex.
That means new tools to
Exactly.
design, develop, and publish games, and a new economy that rewards developers.
And we will never give you up.
These updates bring us one step closer to Epic's vision of a connected metaverse where billions of players enjoy high-quality creations made by millions of
Will
developers.
Fortnite be renamed into Fab Night?
At the center of this all is Unreal Editor for Fortnite, available today in public beta on Epic Game Store. It's a new
Well,
PC
wait,
application
I'm
that brings the
fapping.
power of Unreal Engine to the scale of the Fortnite audience.
This game might slip
Deeply
under the
integrated with the
guys.
game with new workflows that allow PC and all other platforms to create together fast and fluid. We call it UEFN for
Fast
short.
and fluid fab.
But first, let's talk about how we got here. Fortnite changed when we released Fortnite Creative 4 years ago. Creative is an in-game toolkit for players to make sandbox games inside Fortnite. And because of Creative, Fortnite is already much more than a game.
Wait, what?
It's already a place where players find games and developers find players.
Didn't know that.
But why should you develop in Fortnite? Well,
No.
our players are highly social, content hungry, with over 500 million player accounts, massive PC presence,
500 million
the
screeching.
largest console player base. It's the best, most
13
vibrant
year-olds.
place
Nice,
for
nice.
developers to find an audience quickly and publish new games. Islands built using creative tools already account
I'm
for
pretty
roughly
sure you
40%
can't fab
of
in
playtime in
Fortnite, right?
Fortnite. That's billions of hours a year. And we
would be
expect that
kinda
number
weird.
to keep growing with UEFN. So this is a sample of games in Fortnite today. What we have noticed is that players are
think
more
of making
engaged, they have
Fortnite.
more fun
I'm making
when they play
Fat
Epic's
Night.
own games like Battle Royale
Fortnite.
and community games made by creators like you. Like the combination is what makes Fortnite special and what is going to help us all grow. As we've shown in Unreal Engine,
Death.
Epic's mission is to deliver an awesome suite of tools for developers.
A lot of interesting
Unreal
stuff.
Editor for Fortnite is for experienced game developers,
There's a
like
new
many of you
marketplace
in
called
this room,
Fab.
but it's also for the growing community of Fortnite Island creators that are ready for Unreal Engine's proven PC editor
Island
workflow.
in Fortnite. Oh no.
As you're going to see in the demo coming up, UEFN and the existing creative toolkit is already a great combo
so
for developer and Fortnite creator teams to make incredible
No, they showed really cool UE5.2
Of course, our
stuff
long-term
earlier.
goal
Now they're just talking
is to
about
make
Fortnite
the entire
again.
feature set of Unreal Engine, or bring the entire feature set of Unreal Engine to UEFN, but also over time to expose many of the other services that Epic offers.
9. Why are you doing
Bill
it,
just
Des?
announced Fab. Fab is
There's the
launching
Fab.
today also inside UEFN in an alpha version. And products like MetaHuman will be coming to UEFN in the future to support your creative vision. For the next stage of Fortnite and ultimately the open metaverse, we also need brand new tools that solve really hard problems. Interoperability, scalability, and resilience are real issues when you operate at this scale and expect this level of durability. This is what led us to develop Verse.
No, God!
General programming
No,
language
God,
designed
please,
specifically for this
no!
purpose.
No!
You're going to see
Verse.
a
No!
demo in just a moment.
No!
The second thing we're working towards is high interoperability between UEFN and Unreal Engine that will
Metaverse,
enable
the
you to take your
Facebook
work
thing. Yeah, Facebook.
anywhere.
Fuck that
And
term over.
by the way, behind me is the new Creator Portal, also launching today, where you can manage all your islands, one-click publish them to the world, and when you publish to
that's still
UEFN,
Fortnite.
your original IP
I thought
and your assets are
everybody
yours
was
to take
fapping
anywhere.
behind him. Never mind.
Now let's take a closer look at UEFN features and workflows. We put together a short video, and then we're going to do a demo. Thank you.
Let's start with the basics. Unreal Editor for Fortnite runs on PC and is integrated directly with Fortnite, so you'll have access to over 4 years of content, all for free, to get you started. What's special about UEFN is what we call Live Edit. Live Edit allows anyone on your team to join a UEFN session from any platform that runs Fortnite.
Holy shit.
That means someone can join from a console using the normal Fortnite client, and they're able to work alongside and collaborate
I mean, that's
with
pretty
PC
cool
users.
if they would just allow
UEFN
this
has access to all Fortnite
normal
creative
UE.
devices, our modular gameplay systems that work in the in-game editor. This allows you to instantly add gameplay and quickly bootstrap your game from the hundreds of gameplay devices already available. The UEFN beta has many of the same features we use to create Fortnite, including the landscape editing toolset. You can edit the landscape to change the look of your island, or make sweeping changes to create something completely new, and then quickly play it in-game to check out the results. So even though you have
Can I make
access to
GTA
tons of
6 in
Fortnite
this?
content, with UEFN you can make content
Live
that
UE
looks
419.
nothing like Fortnite. This is a section from Forest Guardian, a tech demo built in UEFN that we are launching today. A big feature of
Wait, I know those
UEFN is the
assets.
ability to
Those
import
are
your own
from
custom
Quixel.
assets. So we used a few 3D models, textures, and materials that we built just for the project.
No.
And all the
No,
lighting in the
not
cave
Quixel.
was made possible thanks to Lumen, our real-time global illumination system. You can also find more content like Quixel Megascans and Sketchfab models in our initial alpha release of the Fab plugin for UEFN. All assets are curated and optimized for use in Fortnite, and the full version of Fab will
someone
launch
can
later
have
this year. You can
do
also
some
create and
bots to
modify
the
materials,
characters.
so you can change the look and feel of objects easily. And you can import skeletal
From the-
meshes
from the Fab,
and then
right?
animate
Yeah,
using
from the Fab.
Sequencer and Control Rig. Everything you've just seen is available today in the public beta version of Unreal Editor for Fortnite.
So it's a short video of just like the most condensed way we could show some of the the more important workflows. But I think a much better way is to tempt fate. And let's do a live demo on PC running on Fortnite public servers right here on stage. Welcome Michael and Ray to the stage. Take it away.
Hey, Angelina. Good morning. Do Fortnite now, I guess. This is not for. Wait. This is Fortnite. This looks like God, not like Fortnite. Oh God. Why? Why? Dude. Yeah, it's the Fortnite map thing. People can make their own content. It looked so good until this thing spawned in. So called not Fortnite, apparently.
I'm glad that went well. All right. Hey, folks. So let's
This
talk
is cool
about
that
how all
user-generated
this was
content
made.
on Fortnite
Michael here has the scene open in Unreal Editor so we can take a closer look. For the environment, we built this level using Quixel Megascan assets,
Time to put
many of
another
which
games in there.
are available in the Fab UEFN plugin. We also used custom content that we built just for this demo.
Yeah, Apex or I got
For the
caught.
gameplay you just saw, we hand-placed enemies using a creative device called a guard spawner, which generates the aliens that you saw at specific locations.
Yeah.
However, we wanted to do
Everything looked
more
good except
and
the
introduce
fucking
dynamic
Fortnite
play
character.
that goes beyond what the current creative devices can do. So to do this, we used our new programming language called Verse.
Nice.
So in this short section of code, every second we grab the position of the player.
Lizard, what?
And for each spawn location, we then calculate the distance to the player.
Wait.
And if it's within a
So
certain
they're
threshold,
using
we tell that guard to spawn into the level.
UE.
So now we have gameplay that's more
don't
reactive
use
to
blueprints
the player's
for coding in this.
This
That
is
should
just
be
a
very
short
user
example of
intuitive?
using Verse, but for a deeper dive, check out the Verse Tech Talk later today. Now, Michael is going to show us how we put the intro cinematic together.
Do we think we'll be
Hi,
able to
everybody.
make the maps and make more out of it,
before
like
the gameplay
5M?
section, we played
Not
this
sure if
quick
they
cinematic
support that on the servers.
animation. This was actually
Probably.
created entirely in UEFN using Sequencer. Sequencer is our multi-track editor, and it's been used in everything from in-game cinematics to Hollywood feature films. So
why are they
let's take a
saying?
look, now
It
all
sounds
this
like
stuff
they're
is
trying to
available
say that
right inside
Sequencer is
UEFN.
Fortnite
So let's take a look at this last shot
specific, but
from
it's
a
just
slightly
UE
different
Sequencer.
perspective. So the other thing we featured in this section was a bunch of Niagara. Niagara is now available in UEFN, and it's our high-end VFX system. So,
Oh, right.
and just like in the movies,
Oh, yeah, true. You
can
created
frame
the
up shots and have great effects. So what we're going to do here is just set this up. So just like in the movies, you have slow-mo too. Makes everything better, right? So these are just a sampling of some of the stuff that you can do inside Sequencer. But let's get back to the game.
All right, so now that we're back in the game, in
Just
UEFN,
block
you have
out the
access to
character,
Fortnite's
looks good.
time of day system. Or you could use what we did and do what we did and use a completely custom lighting solution. And thanks to Lumen, both daytime and nighttime look great. Now, let's go to the final gameplay section and let's close out the demo.
Just use ultra dynamic
But
weather. Easy.
as a reminder, everything that you're seeing here was created in the same version of UEFN that we're releasing today.
I think I'm going to jump in here and help you, Ray.
I'm all for that.
What the fuck is even happening? Just replace the character with something else and it's much better. Nice physics. That's good. Okay. Respawn won't make Titanfall 3 so we are now. Yeah, we are now in Fortnite. Oh no. At least Fortnite is funding all of this shit so we can benefit from that. So it's good that Fortnite exists, but I still don't want to do anything in there. The only gameplay is Fortnite gameplay. Now I'm really dying of cringe. Holy shit, what?
Thanks, Mike.
What? Oh, God. What the fuck, dude?
Thanks, Michael and Ray, everybody that put this together. The demo came about when we asked the special projects team inside Epic that came straight off the Matrix demo to, why don't you put UEFN through its paces?
So they
One
went
amazing
from the
fact about
Matrix
this demo
demo to
is
this,
that
is
it's
what
less
he
than
just
400
said.
megs. It downloads and plays in less than a minute, and it plays on
that
any
sounds like
platform that Fortnite runs
backwards.
on. Like, that is the promise of what UEFN is. So again, Unreal Editor Fortnite is available today in public beta in Epic Game Store. If you want an early glimpse of some other technical showcases that our internal teams made with UEFN and Verse, check out Deserted Domination, Forest Guardian, and the Space Inside.
Better.
All
Look, the
three are
characters
available
fit
to
the
play right now in
environments.
Fortnite Discover.
That actually makes
So
sense.
we've talked about brand new tools and the Fortnite ecosystem.
What's it for?
Now I want to talk
So you
about
can
the
create
next generation
content
of
for
Fortnite's
Fortnite.
economy that both Epic and creators will participate in. We call it Creator Economy 2.0. Here's how it works.
Yeah, how do we?
The
how
money
do we
in the
earn
economy
money?
comes from player spending in the item shop.
Oh no.
Fortnite generates billions of dollars a year in revenue from player purchases. Fortnite players who have fun engaging in islands tend to spend more in the item shop. Creators who make popular islands are bringing real value to the Fortnite ecosystem, and we're going to share the resulting revenue with them. This is the engine powering a Creator Economy 2.0. We believe this so strongly, we will distribute 40% of Fortnite's global net revenue to eligible creators who publish games in Fortnite,
Where's
both
the
independent
88%?
developers and Epic. Anything we make, like Battle Royale, Zero Build, also participates
Yeah,
in the
and
pool
just-
shared with
like
creators.
you just said, you can make
This
a game,
will be
you
the
get
primary
40%.
way that Epic will pay for our own game development in Fortnite
But
going
only if
forward.
people buy shit in the microtransaction
This
place.
is transform.
Why are you clapping? Don't clap.
I'm glad you feel it's a big deal, and I feel it's a big deal too. So, this is transformative and a big gut check for us too. We imagine thousands of third-party development teams building businesses and thriving with this model.
I'm beginning to think they made a
Payments
deal
from
with
the pool are
Fortnite.
based on
Yeah,
performance
Grim,
of the island.
it's not that Epic
We
owns
take into
Fortnite.
account
True,
data
true. They
like
just made a deal
island
with them.
popularity, engagement, retention, attracting new players. The benefit of this new approach is rooted in player fun and rewards everyone's creative work, both yours and Epic's. There's
So
no
you're
need
creating
to design
content for
cunning monetization
Unreal
loops
and getting
or extractive gating items. You make an island the players love. That is all you need to be part of the new economy. Creator Economy 2.0 is live right now. For eligible creators who are currently publishing, we are backdating the engagement payouts to the beginning of this month.
40%.
For more details and to sign up, go to create.fortnite.com.
And you can't put it. It's inside of Fortnite, so you're
Everything
bound
you've
to
seen
that.
today represents Epic's
So you
biggest
can't
bet ever. The
use
release
it as a
of
standalone
advanced
game, and
tools
you
that publish
probably can't
directly
be
into
on other
Fortnite
marketplaces
on
like
PC,
Steam.
console, mobile, and cloud, lowering the barrier for developers to be part of one of the biggest entertainment ecosystems.
Switch. Oh no.
We welcome anyone to join us in the
let's
future,
run UE5.3
where
on
original
a Switch.
content
That
is
should
owned by its
work.
creators, where developer earnings are a function of fun, and where ecosystem can be directly linked through community language
Oh yeah,
standards like
clapping,
Verse.
so we can move on. True, true, true. Guys, clap.
To support developers who
So it
adopt
goes away.
UEFN, we're
That's how it
broadening
works.
the Epic Mega Grants program to help teams bootstrap projects that use UEFN and Verse. We're just getting started, and we hope that you'll join us and help shape the future of development. Now we're going to give you a look at what UEFN can do right inside Fortnite. After the video, Tim is going to come back out to talk about Epic's future vision. Thank you very much.
Once for modding. If I said it with Fallout. Yeah. This is even, looks even worse. What the fuck? Okay, that looks cool. Unreal Editor for Fortnite, oh boy. We're now officially one of the first fappers. Wait, can you sign up for
We think
fapping
this
already?
is going to be a really powerful combination, putting together Fortnite's 70 million monthly active users with the power of the Unreal Editor and a new creator economy to share the revenue with creators
where?
who create engaging experiences.
Didn't get it.
And it's another
What was the link for the
milestone
fab?
on the path to a new kind of entertainment medium, which science fiction literature calls the metaverse. Because there's a crazy amount of hype around this whole topic, I'd like to step back and take a long-term look at what we see here.
Drinking challenge, take a
And the
shot
core
every
of
time
it
this is Fortnite.
is
Dude,
some
that would
very
be
real
dead.
growth, starting with Fortnite's 70 million monthly active users,
Unreal Tournament confirmed in
Roblox's
chat,
250 million monthly active users, Minecraft's 100 million, and PUBG Mobile and Apex Legends, and numerous other metaverse-inspired
Nobody cringing
games
in there,
is leading
please.
to an identifiable audience today of over 600 million active users in these virtual worlds.
It's cringing.
And it's on a growth trajectory that will put it at billions of users by the end of this decade. And so we can set aside the crazy hype cycle around NFTs and VR goggles. You know, these technologies may play a role in the future, but they are not required. This revolution is happening right now. And the core of it is something that every gamer already understands. It's you and your friends getting together online and going around as a group on voice chat, having a fun time, and social entertainment experiences. And some of these experiences are serious games like Battle Royale. Some of them are going to a concert and dancing, or chatting with friends, and having a good time. We see this as the next big change in gaming and in Epic's evolution as a company. You know, we started out back in 1991 making 2D games. We recognized the opportunity with 3D, so we built the first Unreal Engine and the first Unreal Tournament game. We evolved to make console games like Gears of War. Then we evolved to make online games like Paragon and Fortnite.
Okay, but you can't use it.
But when
yet,
Fortnite
right?
shipped first in 2017, it was just our game. But over time, we recognized the opportunity to bring it to a much wider audience. So we built Fortnite Creative Mode, and then the Unreal Editor for Fortnite coming out now. But we see the future of this medium primarily not about Epic's work, but about the work of independent creators. And we're building towards this open metaverse from two different directions. First of all, we're taking the Fortnite audience we have and enhancing the development capabilities with the new tools and this creator economy to support everybody's work. But we're also helping developers building standalone products evolve towards building metaverse experiences themselves. And the Unreal Engine is a tool for this. The Epic Games Store is a distribution vehicle for it. Epic Online Services has taken Fortnite's and Epic's 700 million player accounts, 5 billion social connections, and opened them up for free to all developers so they can plug into voice chat and participate in these social experiences in a very easy-to-use way. And all of these are on-ramps to the future metaverse. We really think that over the next decade, today's separate apps and ecosystems are going to join together to form tomorrow's open metaverse. And because the last couple of decades have been about walled gardens, walled gardens, walled gardens, let's back up and talk about how open systems have successfully come about in the past. This last happened really big time back in the early 1980s and 1990s when the open internet was built. Back in those days, there were a bunch of closed networks at different companies and universities. They couldn't talk to each other. And so the industry got together and defined open standards, connect these closed networks into one big open network. They connected email systems by putting the @ sign in email addresses so people on one service could communicate with people on other services. And then they began to define open standards like JavaScript and HTML for the open internet so that any user could participate. And the rule at that point was that any company could connect as an equal into the system just by following the open standards. Now let's talk about what this means for the open metaverse of the future. We have the opportunity to take all of these different online ecosystems for gaming, like consoles and publishers, and connect them together into a single place where anybody can talk to anybody else. We have the opportunity to turn today's game engines into tomorrow's metaverse browser engines. If you take a look at Unreal Engine and Unity and Godot, you have some very powerful 3D engines that have an increasingly common set of features and are increasingly adopting industry standards as ways of communicating with each other and with other tools. There's the GLTF content standards, there's Pixar's universal scene description format, and then there are a lot of new standards bodies that have formed to help to standardize the metaverse. There's Kronos Group, there's the Metaverse Standards Forum, there's the Academy Software Foundation and the Open 3D Foundation.
Thanks.
And we have the opportunity for all developers to work together to define the future of this thing. And there's also the opportunity to connect the economies of these different ecosystems. What a user would really like is to be able to buy a cool-looking outfit in one place and take it everywhere they go. And as we were designing this new Fortnite creator economy, one of the things we were constantly thinking about is how this could, in the future, be connected into an open metaverse economy. And there's no reason that the core model there, in which revenue from item shops are shared with creators of experience based on engagement, couldn't be.
In a Counter-Strike match, information can mean the difference between success or failure. As a result, smoke grenades have become a cornerstone of team tactics. With Counter-Strike 2's new game engine, we've evolved smokes and made them dynamic. Smoke grenades now create volumetric 3D objects that live in the world. Now, not only do all players see the same smoke regardless of position, but the smoke can interact with the environment in interesting ways. It reacts to lighting, grows to fill spaces naturally. The shape of the smoke cloud can be pushed and carved by bullets and grenades. Do it! In Counter-Strike 2, smoke grenades provide even more tactical opportunities. They're just going to look and play better.
Rex lighting fine boom. Is there something? So what? Take rate, leveling up the world. What? Okay. Good. Can you?
With over 20 years of history, maps are a fundamental pillar of Counter-Strike. And in Counter-Strike 2, maps are getting a new look. But don't worry, you can still bring along your countless hours honing strategies and exploiting every corner and crevice. We took 3 approaches to improving maps while retaining their rich legacy. First, there are touchstone maps, classic maps with solid foundations that players can use to evaluate gameplay changes from CSGO to Counter-Strike 2. These have improvements to lighting and character read, but otherwise haven't been changed. Next, we have upgrades.
CSGO, yeah.
These are maps that use new Source 2 lighting, including a physically based rendering system that produces realistic materials, lighting, realistic materials, lightly based rendering.
That thing there looks kinda like 2005.
System that
the metallic on this
produces realistic materials, lighting, and reflections. And finally, overhauls. The oldest maps have been fully rebuilt from the ground up, leveraging all of the Source 2 tools and rendering features. These tools will be available for community map makers to make it easier to build, experiment, and iterate.
Is Tim still
with upgrades to lighting, player read, and
turned into an.
Okay. What happens? Oh. Oh, that thing happened. That thing is done now. Cool. So the next one will start in 15 minutes, I assume. New tools for building photoreal worlds in 5.2. I kind of want to see that as well. And then it's building your first game in Fortnite. Okay, I don't want to see that thing. Battle testing UE5 next-gen systems with Fortnite. I don't want to see that. Self-publishing, I don't care. MetaHuman, that's okay. Verse. It's kind of interesting, but pretty late. Connect players across platforms. Creating realistic landscapes. Okay, let's just watch the next one. And then we can do something else after that. And why is there a Nazi in chat? Holy shit. In the meantime, let's figure out why this is a big deal. Oh, that's about it. And skins. And effects. And environment effects. And UI enhancements. Okay, so Counter-Strike 2 is a reskin of CSGO. Couldn't they just update CSGO? Yeah, more skins, let's go. Yeah, smoke. Wow, yeah, we have smoke now, there's volumetric. That could have been an update to CSGO, to be honest. So I don't understand what's happening with that thing. Right? Interesting. Okay, this thing is still not doing anything. Oh, you can watch shit in between. What that? Oh, wait. They're showing what? This looks Lies of P. Do you play any FPS? Not really anymore. I think the last... Oh, that's her again. Going crazy. The last FPS I played was, I think, The Division. It's not even an FPS, I just realized it's third-person shooter. And before that I played some COD and Battlefield, but not in a long time. Are you playing a lot of FPS, Angelino? Transformers? What? Oh yeah, the new Transformers thing. Tekken 8? Okay. New Protocol? That's all shader.
Are you sure about that?
What the fuck, John? A Fila? What the fuck? Oh, that's the thing we saw. I want to have the sample project where that they used in the jungle thingy where they were just placing rocks. I want to do that. Is it out in the sample thingy yet? Oh, look, that's... Wait, no, it's not. I thought it was. Oh, robots. Never mind. Wait. Let's check the store. I want to have that sample project. I want to create shit. And they should improve the loading on this thing. Yeah, I want to have that. I think they will update it, right? Oh yeah, I should also probably download one of these to see how the physical animations are built. Oh, and yeah, I want to get into more chaos sim, so we can break stuff. So we can have things breaking through walls and coming in. The FBI could really knock down the door. And the flesh. Yeah, we need the flesh. Where's the flesh zone? I want to have the flesh. Oh, it's Baxwell too, eh? Check out motion graphics UI, skin rendering. City sample, what was it? Oh. Cooking scene? Wait, Assassin's Creed? Camera VFX. Wait, how big is this one? Wait, it's March 2022, so the news shit is not in here? Or is that the initial release? Walls of the room, you will find any number of demo stations. Animation, audio, blueprint, landscape, materials, physics, and more. I'm assuming they updated this, like, to show everything. Wait, what? Free kit bash 3 kit with tutorial now available? Wait. Okay, there's a free kit bash if you guys don't have it yet. Free. Nice. It was free since November. Cool that I know about it now. Never mind then. Minerva, wasn't this posted in Discord already? Probably. Maybe I just forgot about. Wait, what is? Oh, I was about to say. Wait, what? What new project is open here? But I'm pretty sure I know which project this is. Hey, let's make our own GDC. Look at this beautiful project in here. We have a lot of cool shit. We have a pool. We have Dave. We have George. We have screens. We have a printer. IO. We have ice cream. They didn't show ice cream. We have ice cream. It's pretty cool. Let me minimize this. Free for the month. Okay, I already got that. Oh, yeah, it is this one. Okay, never mind. I thought this was a different one. Never mind. Still pretty cool though. What's going on here? House of Ashes.
We're on God's green earth and we live.
That's a bit creepy. HP Lovecraft? Nice. Every decision in the game is designed to have consequences. Oh. Why is difficulty settings a feature? What? Sequencer for content production. Nice, nice. What? Man. Okay, we need to wait for the next one. Oh yeah, I've seen this one on Twitter. This is made in Unreal. It's super good. He remade a whole train station in Unreal and it looks so fucking good. Okay, here, you can't really see how good it looks, but it's super well made. Yeah, this is all in UE. Shaky cam. The exposure. It kind of falls apart at night, I feel. I think in the day setting it looked better, but more realistic. But he didn't, it wasn't real time. That's the only issue. It was path traced. So he ran at like, I don't know how many, I think 12 FPS or something.
Having made games for 20 years, I almost feel lazy in the amount of polys I can push.
Wonder how insanely much they
this engine and still run
put into Fab because a 3-letter common word domain. Yes, that is true. Especially one like Fab that is
Double Fine Productions
has very high meme potential.
We're here in San Francisco, California. We're about 70 people. We started making our first game in 2000, which was Psychonauts,
Double
our
Fine
flagship
Productions.
IP. And we just made a sequel to that now. So that's the 20-year history
heard about
in
them.
a little bookended nutshell there. Continue bookended nutshell.
Beware the cows. Oh, Psychonauts. Oh, okay.
Psychonauts is a very special franchise for Double Fine. We learned how to make console games making that game, and a lot of the same team is still here 20 years later.
You'll need one of these.
Now we're talking.
It's kind of our legacy, to be honest. It's this strange game that would not normally get made, but we made it, and it's kind of the soul of the studio.
Bacon.
It's very, very important to the identity of the company, and we obviously took building a sequel to it very, very seriously.
The only reason we wanted to make Psychonauts 2 was because there are people out there who love Psychonauts 1. And so we knew that that group was watching and we couldn't get the spirit of the Psychonauts wrong.
We wanted to make sure that we maintained the original feeling and character that the original game had. But at the same time, it was really important for us to modernize.
I've never played the first one, but I heard about it.
Unreal
Kind of
was a
reminds
good
me a bit
fit
of
for
Resident
Psychonauts
Evil.
2 because it checked all of the boxes that we needed to check on the art side for sure. Allowed us to quickly iterate on levels and build a massive game with a pretty small team.
The Unreal Engine gives us a really robust content pipeline that allows us to tackle all kinds of different things from gameplay to visuals, and allowed us to focus on adding new things and not have to deal with basic rendering functions, which if we were rolling our own engine, we would have to worry about.
Here goes nothing.
It also provides a lot of extensibility to the programmers. With full source code access, we can go through and modify anything that we need to, add any new features that we need, which given the kind of setup that we have for a game like Psychonauts 2, there's lots of custom stuff that we're messing around with.
One thing that was a boon to us is that we took the spline mesh actor and we made our own version of it called the multi-spline mesh actor, which allowed us to take
Oh,
a
for the
statically
voice
built
actor?
object
Which one?
and organically populate it through the world based on a spline. If we hadn't had that bit of technology, there's no way we would have been able to make enough content to fill this game. And we wouldn't have been able to do that
I
without.
feel I should
Unreal.
learn how to use this.
One of the things that's really helpful about Unreal is
properly.
that using Blueprint,
Because
designers
I
can
looked at it
mock
in
up
some
an
project,
idea
and
for
it's
gameplay and see if it's fun
way
or not
easier to
before
make some things
actually
with that.
request a feature to be coded by a programmer.
The one that
so
sounds
we can
like
do a lot of
Zen.
experimentation, which is always good to test out ideas in a rapid way.
It's really nice because it acts sort of like
Hey,
as a common
Simran.
ground where designers,
Lost
artists, and programmers can all contribute to
I mean,
projects
for
that
everything
sort of
that's kind of
Like a lot of studios, we have to deal with shipping a game in quarantine.
It needs to
and I
move
feel really
somewhere.
fortunate to
It's
work in the
making
games
sense.
industry because we were able to work that whole time. A lot of people couldn't work during quarantine, but we could keep going, and we ended up shipping Psychonauts 2 from our homes.
I have a spline
Having
too.
full
I
source
used to
code
be in the
access was
marketplace.
really, really
Oh.
important to us.
Why did
because we
you
were
pull it
able
from
to
the
quickly
marketplace?
develop this custom application
So
that
let
we
me lower
used
the
in order
volume
to
on
synchronize drive data cache when everyone started working remotely. And so being able to distribute that work across a lot of different machines saved up a lot of time over the last year and a half.
Having all of our files be in sync was the thing that helped us the most. Just having source control on this project was the only thing that kept us going. Without that, it would have been madness. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to make this game without it.
No, I'm keeping documentation. Yeah.
After all we've been through, the ups and downs,
Understandable.
it's been quite a roller coaster. And then to make a game that's been so well
I hate
received at the end of the 20
documentation.
years, it just feels really good because it feels like we, I don't want to say still got it.
Hey,
Maybe
Morango.
we'll pretend someone off camera said that. Oh,
Go in.
still got it?
Oh, you
Yeah,
just left.
That sounds good. Still got it.
The Unreal stream. Yeah, we're waiting for the second one to start. It should start in 2 minutes. For the new, here, for these new tools for building photoreal worlds in UE5.2. I still want to see that one. It's only 1 hour. Should be fine. Hey, BTA. Thanks for the lurk. Enjoy, enjoy. How are you doing, Morango? What's this new Fab thing? It is, yeah, it's Sketchfab plus Unreal Marketplace plus ArtStation plus Quixel. So everything that is connected to Unreal right now. And they will have a plugin inside of Unreal, so you don't even need to go to the website to download stuff. So kit bashing and building stuff like my scene here will become like 10 times faster. And easier, because you don't need to hop into Blender to modify stuff. So it's really cool. I still want to know what kind of, how they built their shader here. Because there are some elements of the shader that are really cool. A lot of cell shading, but also still some realism in there.
Earlier
Maybe
this
it's
year,
like
we
Matrix.
released Unreal Engine 5, making the next generation of real-time technology
Matrix
available to the public. We've created many new tools and features that make working in real time faster, more efficient, and more collaborative. Let's take a look at a few of the tools in Unreal Engine 5. First off, you can create games and real-time experiences with massive amounts of geometric detail. By using Nanite and virtual shadow maps, UE5 can intelligently stream and process only the details you see. Each of these buildings are film quality, multi-million poly assets dropped directly into the level. Thanks to Nanite, we don't have to bake details into normal maps or manually author
Yeah,
LODs.
some screenshots, videos from this blind tool on my side. Oh, thanks, River.
Display these assets in their best light. We've developed
What? His mic just got lower and lower, and then he just, nope. We just yeeted out of there.
Hey guys, my name is Julien Leroux. I'm
Hello.
the lead tools programmer in the Unreal Engine Procedural team. And this
Ah,
talk
I do.
is new tools for building photoreal worlds in Unreal Engine 5.2. So, I'm sorry, double check.
Static lighting in my project.
Let's start with PCG framework.
Just be sure that you
That's the
don't
thing
have
I
too
work
many
on.
dynamic
So,
lights overlapping.
What is PCG framework? It's a fast and iterative procedural content generation framework in Unreal for world creators. So basically, we're trying to provide you tools so you can build your own solution for
Yeah,
whatever
sounds like
procedural thing you want to do in your game, your movie, or any kind of project. So why are we here? Well, as you might know, in UE5, we released World Partition, and that allows you to build bigger worlds. And with bigger worlds, you need more content. And, procedural is a pretty good way to approach that problem. So that's exactly what we've done in the Matrix Awakens demo. We've built this incredible city, all procedurally done, and it was awesome, right? But we kind of noticed there were some production challenges,
so it is hard procedural already.
Workflow issues that we wanted to try to address. And as you might have heard just a couple of minutes ago, with UEFN, more and more people are going to have their hands on UE, and we wanted to make procedural content generation a lot more accessible. So all of this drives the vision of what we're trying to accomplish here. We want procedural content generation in Unreal Engine, so no reliance on external processes, even though, you can add them if you want to. Runtime and live editing focus, so you can use procedural content in your games at runtime, or at least have a very good iteration speed in the editor. Because it's procedural and deterministic, you're going to have non-destructive workflows, and you're going to be able to do manual interactions, as you've seen in the demo. And finally, it's a framework, right? So it needs to be easy to extend. And we'll dive a bit more into that.
With Houdini. Okay, so then never mind.
The overall concept is nothing very new. Looks a bit like materials. Like materials, you have materials, material instances, and material graphs. So we're starting from the bottom here. We're introducing a new thing called the PCG graph, which I'm going to talk to you about in a second.
Material graph?
At the instance level, we have the PCG component, well, it's basically the graph you want to run, and at some point in the future, some parameters so you can tweak. And somewhere in the future, we're expecting to have, what you see is what you get assets that you drag and drop. You have a couple of sliders, and just behaves the way you would expect it to. So let's talk about the node graph. It's an editor like, maybe something standard like the material editor. You're able to drag new nodes, drag pins, or right-click, add something. There's a node palette on the left side, which will actually show the nodes you've created yourself if you want to. You have the settings on the right-hand side in this case, where you can tweak whatever you want. And because it's procedural, you want to be able to see the results. So any node you can inspect, see the results, the properties, the points, the metadata. You can also turn on visual debugging, so you can show cubes or whatever mesh you want. But as you might have seen already, everything is interactive. You change the parameter, it shows up live. You add a new node, it shows up live. You remove something, it shows up live. You can also change the landscape, and it'll update. So it makes for a very interactive experience, and it's very useful.
Very realistic.
And hopefully you guys will like it. So let's dive in a bit more on the data side of things. So conceptually, in PCG, data is a probability density function. So that means that you're going to expect density values from between 0 and 1. So let's take one example, the landscape here, right? If you're on the landscape, density is 1. If you're outside of the landscape, density is 0. To take another surface example, well, if it's a texture, well, density can be driven by the pixel color, for example. So you can have values in between 0 and 1. That mathematical approach enables you to do intersections, unions, differences, interpolation, and be able to be very precise on exactly what you want to do. Concretely, we've already mapped a couple of engine types to be able to use in PCG. So landscape, you can raycast against the physics or overlaps. You can use splines, landscape splines, any kind of volume, primitives, collision shapes. But most of these you'll end up sampling from, and then you end up with points. And points are the core data type in PCG. So basically, points are very simple things: transform, bounds, density, and then some metadata. And metadata is what you're going to use, well, attributes, to build logic in your graph and come up with something cool. On the node side of things, the nodes basically, they do one of either two things. They do transform data, or they spawn or create artifacts, so spawning meshes, spawning actors,
I've been doing
or any kind of resource you
for
want to
stuff
track.
like this.
PCG is going to help you to track those and manage those transparently. Of course,
pretty interesting
on the node,
how
you can
these
set
are
up
new symbols and
whatever
stuff.
value you want. Like this is a
here.
transform node, so you can say, okay, I'm going to change the rotation from minus 45 degrees to plus 45 degrees or something. But maybe
This is a
more
whole new
important
thing to learn, though. I feel like he's
in
also
native
talking a
nodes,
bit too
if you've tagged your properties
in-depth
as
for
overridable,
just a general
you can
presentation right now.
easily have the pins. Well, it's automatic, actually. You're going to have the pins so you can dynamically drive those values in the graph. If you're using a node created from a blueprint, any instance editable variable also will create those pins. And those pins will allow you to create logic and, in between the different data types or data in your graph. So let's say you build some trees. Maybe you want to put the roots around them, right? So you want to keep them in a logic way in your graph. Right. We're already providing you a small library of a bit more than 40 native nodes. But maybe more importantly, we're still providing you blueprints. And that kind of ties in the next slide, which is extensibility. At the moment, it's very easy for a technical artist, or even less technical artists, to build a blueprint node for PCG. You derive from the PCG blueprint element class. You implement the execute with context method, and then you can use one of the loops we provide you if you need to loop on some points. And this loop is going to be multi-threaded by default. You just need to implement the body. And that allows you also to not only be quite faster, but sidestep some of the blueprint limitations, like the number of iterations. But you're still in Blueprint, so you have access to everything in the engine. All right. On the execution side of things, I've already told you the nodes can be multi-threaded, and that's true. The graph itself can run multi-threaded as well.
I feel like this is...
multiple nodes, their inputs are pretty
This is not
well, we can run them in parallel.
Showcase anymore. This is just really
But maybe a bit more importantly
right now.
for runtime purposes and live editing, everything can be time sliced as well. It's pretty simple to do.
Oh yeah, we were still applying for Omega
Grant in the future as well.
Yeah,
and that's
I think
very
I'll just
useful
watch this
for,
later, like
for
2x
games
speed, because it is pretty slow. What he's talking about? What phrase? What phase is your project in? This is, of course, production. It is in Unreal. Current engine 5. Okay, what I want to do, guys. So you've seen me resetting my positions like a million times. This is because the suit, of course, doesn't know where it is in absolute space, only relative space. So there's a thing here. Yeah, it will be in depth. True. There's this thing called SteamVR. I don't know if you heard about it, but this thing also supports SteamVR. So we can use trackers to give the suit basically one point of reference. So let's try to figure out how that works. Accents, no, MVN. What is it called? MVN Live? MVN. Steam VR. I think Miku did that when she did her pole dance stream. Makes sense. Yeah, SteamVR is new, right? Never heard about it. I just need to find the right website. Accents tutorials. I think they had it on their website. Video tutorials. There we go. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Yes, you can have cookies. Okay. Let's find it. Do you need to ref in Unreal or Accents? It's an Accent software. Well then, I don't need to do hacky Unreal stuff for it. Changing the scenario, HD, motion, cloud, upload, reprocess, batch, setting up sync. Wait, can I use search Steam? God damn it, VR. Not Manus, thanks. Vive integration with MVN. Maybe that's it.
Hey Accents users,
Hello.
This tutorial will show you how to set up and use HTC Vive integration with MVN. This tutorial will be using Vive 3.0 trackers and 2.0 base stations. Although 1.0 Vive hardware can work, it is recommended to use 2.0 and above for this integration. A head-mounted display, or HMD for short, and controllers are optional. First, we need to install Steam VR from Steam. If not already on your computer, install Steam from their online store. Open Steam, go to the store, and search for Steam VR.
Well, let me turn on my base stations.
Then go through the installation process. It is important to not use beta versions of Steam VR. To check this, go to your library, right-click on Steam VR,
I'm not using
Properties,
beta versions.
go to the Betas tab, and go to Options, Steam VR. If you are not using HMD, enable Use Steam VR without HMD.
I have an HMD.
It is recommended to enable Make Steam VR UI less intrusive, prevent tracker shutdown, and lock lighthouse.db.json while recording. If you are using an HMD and you want control of the origin in NVN, enable Use Origin from Steam VR. Then we can now move on to setting up the Vive hardware. Documentation on how to properly set up your base station play area can be found on Vive's support page. In general...
Okay, stop. This is all set up. I just need to... Okay, this is fine. Fuck, did I just close?
The base station should be placed above the talent and angled down at about a...
Yeah, I know. SteamVR is not already running. What are you talking about, MVN? SteamVR. Make sure less obtrusive. May prevent tracker shutdown. Let's use this. Let's do this. Save. And close. Is it starting SteamVR now? Also, where am I? There we go. Here.
30-degree angle. The number of base stations will determine your play area's size, as you can see in this chart here. Plug each base station into a power outlet and wait for the status light to turn bright green.
Okay, let me just turn on.
If it is not already running, go ahead and start up Steam VR. Your hardware should appear in this window as...
So I need to start SteamVR again. Okay. Steam VR. Where am I Steam VR at? Okay, let me start Steam.
As a lit up icon. Open the menu by clicking here and choose Room Setup. Choose Hit Next. Calibrate center.
I have OpenXR in my project.
Wait for that to finish. Next.
So I use that for tracking my
floor.
chair. It's turned off right now.
Next. And then done. We're finished setting up Steam VR and can now move on to NVN. Open the motion capture configuration window. To enable position aiding, go to the Position tab and change 3D position aiding to HTC Vive. Your available Vive.
Okay. There's the thing I was searching for. Fuck you, Steam. There's the thing I was searching for. Uh-oh. SteamVR is not running yet. I think it will hate me. SteamVR start. SteamVR. Okay, Steam checked out. Oh, you can put things on your head. I can just turn on the tracker on my head. That's there already. What happened to my head? Why is... what? I think I made some small adjustment that was not liked. Oh shit. Can SteamVR please not die? Steam VR. Hello. SteamVR? There we go, we have SteamVR. Okay. Well, let me turn on the tracker on my head. There's a tracker. Now we go here. Position, HTC Vive. And use a tracker. Oh, I can't use this. I can't use a tracker on my head, but I can use the headset on my head. Interesting. Shit, what do we use then? Then I will use another tracker. Wait, let me turn off this one. Then I will use another tracker and just slap it on my forearm. Okay. Let me get this one. Turn it on. Yep. Yep. There we go. I have a tracker on my forearm now. Okay, and everything is kind of fucked. And what is going on here? Dude, this is so small. And it's mirrored? Wait, what? Look at this, down there. It is showing the MVN software again, but it's flipped upside down. What the fuck is happening? I think I broke something. Yeah, let's just try to calibrate this suit. Give me a sec. This is fine. Calibrate. Calibrate myself. Yes. Wait, why is it doing this double now? Wait, what? Okay, I'm very confused. Wait, what? Okay, I want to see if this is... Okay, it's using it for stuff. Okay. Okay, yep, that works better. No, I can move way better. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, nice. MVN is not configured correctly for Vive data. Please perform access reset. What the fuck is access reset? Okay, something is still brokeage. What is stealth mode? I think I should restart MVN because this here on the right is not normal. Let me just close it. Yeah, let's listen to him first.
Assign the body
he'll tell us
location
more.
near which you would like to attach the tracker. All possible locations will give the same quality position AD data, but it is important to make sure that the tracker is visible to as many base stations as possible during the talent's movement. On the pelvis, the Vive tracker should be just above the Xsense pelvis tracker. On the forearm, the tracker should be halfway from wrist to elbow on the outer side of the arm when standing in end pose. On the lower leg, the tracker should be placed a third of the way up from the ankle on the outer side of the leg in end pose. At this point, you can finish setting up a live session as normal and move on to calibration. To enable Vive object tracking in MVN, find the Objects tab in the left of the motion capture configuration window. Enable objects by switching this on. Your active Vive devices will appear here and can be enabled in MVN by checking on their respective boxes. To calibrate with Vive position aiding, begin in the end pose near the edge of your play area. During the walking portion, take normal strides while staying within the play area. If necessary, you may walk in a circle to ensure you do not leave the play area and you give the system sufficient movement data. After calibration, it is important to move and walk around to properly align MVN to the orientation of the Vive trackers. If the avatar does not adjust itself after some time, have the talent hold the end pose.
Oh, there, task axis reset.
Then go to tasks and choose axis reset.
There's.
Walk around again until the avatar properly aligns itself.
I see.
If the avatar appears far from the tracker, in the same tasks menu, use Move Character to Origin to snap the avatar to the tracker. At this point, we are ready to record.
Okay, let's try this again. I understand what I need to do. And yeah, I think at all times my right arm is visible by like at least 2 or 3 lighthouses. So should be fine. Let's load in this system. Load. There we go, we're loaded. Ooh, you can see my tracker on the right there. Look. Oh god. Right forearm data is there. Okay. Position. Right forearm. Okay, nice. Can do this. Say okay. Okay, you see? It's tracking the data now. Are you able to use my new rig? Yeah, this is I'm currently in your new rig, drivers. This is the... Shit, wait. I need to calibrate so I can sit in front of the desk. Give me a sec. Calibrate. Let me get up. End pose. I calibrate myself. Let's go. Okay. Just better tomboys or femboys. Oh no. Not the tomboy against femboy debate. Okay, I need to restart the Unreal thingy a bit so I can move myself into the right place. Give me a sec. This. Now I can grab this boy. Oh god, look where I am. Because I'm now using the SteamVR World Origin. Need to do this a bit. Hey, oh, how are we good? Come in. Save. Let's spawn in. What's this? Hey yo! Okay. So now I have accent suit on, but I have one Tundra track on my right wrist here. Ignore that, I will never ignore it. So you can see there on the... Oh, wait. There's a plot graph on the right there. Meow. Look, that's my right arm. It does meow. Meow. Hey, wait. Oh, shit. Art stream. Yeah, we were making art there. It's beautiful art. My lifeblood. Very good. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, wait, something is still... That's the... Ooh. Now I'm very confused. Because I had an offset. Why is it zooming? Oh, it's deleting old data. A toasted meme? Wait, there's a toasted meme? I just put a toaster in there because why not? Didn't know there's a toasted meme. No toaster. Yeah, just don't throw a toaster into the... It's just yeah, don't take a toaster bath. That's not the best idea. If you love toaster bath... Oh no. No toaster bath. Bad idea, Grim. Very bad idea. But yeah, Rivers, this is your rig. The only thing I found is there's some weird shit going on with the elbows. The clothing is not adhering properly here. The rest is working pretty well. No weird clipping issues with the shoulders like before. That's good. You can even shrug. Look, it's the Fab. Fab.com. Can't wait to Fab. Sounds like a good time. Oh, while we're trying to fix things, I just realized. Let's try to get my gloves working again. Yeah, Fab will launch later this year, exactly. You can Fab later this year. So what should I do? Let's go into UE thingy here. Let's reconnect the gloves. And I should do something about my clapping issue here. This is a bit hopefully we can Fab anywhere in public. I think so. It's community driven. It's a community Fab, so it should be fun. Let me grab one of my cables because it's saying it's not connecting. So let me connect my glove to my PC with a cable. Wait, this is the wrong cable. Fuck. Oh no, it's the right cable. I'm dumb. Never mind. Just ignore me. Community Fab. Let's go. Okay. This should now be recognized by something. Oh. There we go. Connecting Smart Glove. Apply settings. Let's search for the Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's 5G. Apply settings. Apply settings. Fab with my friends. Yeah. Access point not found. Dude, you were giving it to me here. Why are you saying access point not found? Okay, let's use 2.5G then. Okay, IP is also right. Hello? Rococo? Could you connect? DHCP handshake failure. What? I never had that issue before. Let me use the 5G then again. Fab at church? What? Authentication timeout. Why am I getting all the error messages now? Dude. Rococo. The fuck? He corrupted your suit. Oh no. With the fab. Ask Grim. Grim, why is this not working? Like, what the fuck? You blame Rivers. Rivers, why is this not working? It still hates me. I heard about Fab and now it doesn't want to work. Oh no. Dude, do I need to use the new Rococo Studio? Do I need to use the beta? Holy shit, stop. Let's check the beta. Downloading new version. So I don't know if we can upload our own characters to the new Fortnite Unreal thing. No. I don't know. And I don't want to use it. Virus is guilty. Ooh, well, maybe it was both of you. Sign in with browser. Oh, for fuck's sake. Continue with Google? Did I link it to my Google? Successful, okay. Sick. New firmware available for your smart glove. Ayo, firmware update. Update. Ayo, my new glove will get update. Oh, and I need to lower this back to 0. This was only so high because of the Unreal stream. It was super quiet. Hey, Omanzi. I think I can help you. Oh, nice. All I need is your credit card number, expiration date, and the 3 digits at the back. Okay. Let me just send it to you. Easy, easy. I mean, your 3 digits at the back is 420. Expiration date is 69. And the other numbers you can guess. It's fine. It's not that many, right? You can just guess them. I don't know if I said this, but did you know Google's making the version of GPT and calling it Bard? Why Bard? I almost read Brad. Yep. What is happening? Oh, my glove. Okay. Got it. Hog. Wi-Fi setup. It's currently not recommended to use 2.4. Okay, let's search for. I'm gonna buy first shoots and ship them to Rivers. Wait, what? Huh? Did I miss something? Okay, let's try Ben & Jerry's 5G again. Password. Don't copy my password, guys. Secret. Receiver IP. Wait, it's on the Ben & Jerry's network, right? We're saying the card info. Oh no, not the card info. What is my IP here? Ben & Jerry's 1.90.
Nice.
No. Oh, am I on the wrong port, maybe? Authentication timeout. Authentication timeout occurred. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, let me check ports. Rococo. Ah, not Rococo. What am I doing here? There. Oh, it's not even giving me a source. Wait. You shut up. You go into studio. Hey Alexa, zoom in. No, nothing to see here. It's all. Okay, nothing. Nothing here. Dude, why do you need like a year 2? Oh god. Okay, that looks about right. Shut the fuck up, I don't want to rate your app. Man. 40 and 45. Activate. Okay, it's getting the data. It's just not getting my glove and shit. Devices? Hello? Can I please what? How do I use this thing? Why is there no glove? Ah, there's one here. Let's try to use 2.4. Come on. Just updated firmware. You should work. Also, what the fuck happened to my... Sure. Handshake failure. Yeah, no wonder with this hand. How should I shake anyone's hand with this? God damn it. Let's see. It's not recommended to use 2.4. Let's use 2.4. The interesting part is, it was always no problem to use 2.4 up until now. And it also don't want to show me my 5 GHz network for some reason now. Okay, let's connect the other glove and update its firmware and then hop back on the old app and try to use it there, because that worked in the past. Updating on the new app and then using the old app. Don't ask me why. It did work. Update. Oh shit, I'm still... Oh, I forgot to disconnect the node for the TwitchWorks test. Look. Did it work though? I didn't see if there was a string popping up there. Chaos Flash was used in the demo for the tires. Okay, yeah, I didn't pay attention to the tires. They could have used some, I don't know, person with flesh. Some flesh person. The scam. Do not disconnect the device while updating the firmware. Yeah, sure, I won't. I didn't pay attention to the tire deformation. Also, yo, don't. Okay. Hey, up to date. Okay, since the firmware is not up to date. Okay, we fucked up both hands officially now. Cool. Dude. Wait. Let's close this app. Cleaning up your mesh. Thanks for cleaning up my mesh. That worked. Let's launch the old app again. Try to load the settings in. Please connect the device. Dude, my right hand is connected. Hello? Technically, it's a tetrahedral simulation. No. No, no, no. It's the Flash sim. It can only be used for Flash. That's what you said. They just went over doing the physics talk. Oh, they did the physics talk now? Fuck. Apply new settings. Can you please open the drop down? Hello? A drop down, please. Scanning Wi-Fi. There we go. Ben & Jerry's 5G. Let me check the password. Okay, password is fine. Apply. Maybe I just need new firmware to connect here. It's also interesting how it doesn't tell me here that 2.4 is not a good idea. Oh no, it's taking way too long. Dude, unknown error. Sure. Let's try the 2.4 again. Unknown error. Try reconnecting your USB device and disabling your firewall. Yeah, sure, I will disable my whole firewall for this. What the fuck? Huh? Let's try the 5G again. Yeah, this Wait, what? Okay, it's saying me unknown error, but it's here. Wait, do this. Hey, okay, one hand works. I don't know why and how, but it does. Finally, I can point at things. Look, there's a thing that I can point at, and more things down there. And this is a keyboard. Okay, what happens if I disconnect it now and put it onto Wi-Fi? Will it still connect? And hey, that worked. Okay, cool. This hand is now working. Let's try the other one. Wait, can I just connect it to my power bank? And as soon as I plugged in the second hand, the first one stops working. Wait, what? Oh, now this one works again. This one? Not so much. It's disconnected? Try the cable again. Ba-da-dum-dum. Ba-da-dum-dum. My settings. Let's see if this shows up. Come on. Do fast. What is going on with the GDC thingy? Handshake failure. Why? Why would you do this? I mean, one hand working is like 50%. That's like passing, right? Maybe this one needs to be connected to the 5G. I don't know. This is weird.
Based on the complexity of the material.
What's going on here?
You can compare this, like this topology of the system to a G-buffer, for example. This adaptive storage enables per pixel topology
new materials.
and features scalability that provides a range of optimization without sacrificing the quality. This is one of the key elements of substrates.
Don't lerp?
Don't lerp anymore, just use substrate operators.
I want to lerp.
The new layering system allows you to physically transition between matters such as dielectric and conductors. Parametric blending is a link per layer optimization that gives you freedom to choose between performance and quality. Note that this is going to be inside the different operators are going to show you.
Can layer shit now.
Substrate
that's
is offering you two
materials.
main types of composition. Horizontal, that will mix the two slabs on the same depth, computing both specular individually to mesh them together. And the vertical composition.
A right hand connected to 5G.
Into account the thickness to the depth of the top layer.
You could, yeah, but it's tedious to layer with lerps and shit. It's hard. Because I tried. I don't know if I did
the
the
wet
right thing though.
coverage node that is working similarly to an opacity layer, where you will be able to change the opacity of a specific slab that is also working per pixel. This is
It
very
looks like
useful as you
substrate
could
is going to be
remove
basically
the entire slab from the material evaluation
the full
when the
PBR
coverage is set
pipeline
to
like
zero.
Blender has. As an example.
If your project is currently
And now
using the
both
old
hands are
material
dead?
system and you would like to upgrade to substrates, you
both
will be
hands live.
able to use the substrate
Yes.
legacy conversion
My
that
hands
allows
live.
you to automatically
Look,
make
guys.
your old material
Thingies.
compatible with substrate. When enabling the
time.
option, all materials will be automatically converted using that node. You don't need to do any kind of manual work for this. But now that we covered the theory,
I wanna
let's
see
go
the
for a few
examples.
examples that's gonna be better. One of the best updates is giving the opportunity to transition between dielectric to metallic, for example. In this video, you can see the nice transition between the two types of matter. By calculating two separate BSDF, substrate will render the transition with accuracy. On the right, you can see the material graph composed by a horizontal layer blended with a mass texture. This example is a bit different, as you can see.
Ooh, anisotropy.
Substrate is now allowing artists to play with the
anisotropy.
F0 and F90 values. This new
Anisotropy.
functionality increases the
Anisotropy?
possibilities.
Ow, fuck!
The F0 and F90 have been added to the facilitate. Here, you can see the by simply giving the two
Beep
colors.
boop rate, beep boop rate. Hey, Angel.
We also extend the
What's up, guys?
possibility
Welcome
by
in
adding a thin layer node.
we're watching Unreal updates right now.
A layer of matter that
Beep boop rate.
absorb part of the
What are you
light
doing, Angel?
and allowing you
Guys,
to
also
see this
check this
very
shit
nice
out.
chromatic
I got an
effect.
accent suit last week.
You will be
and now I
able to
can-
play with the
can just
various
walk around and do shit
parameters
here.
such as IOR, normal, and thickness to
Let me
vary
grab
the
my mic.
results.
Look, Mike.
It is important to keep in mind that this approximation is based on the view angle only. By upgrading our new shading model, we are now supporting the second roughness as a default feature in Substrate. This will give you more control over the shape of the tail
also scared the shit out of me.
specular by just creating a new node called haziness.
What do you mean it loads slow?
This is gonna simplify the work a lot.
Creating a new background. Oh.
The first model has been also improved
a whole new room, or just
the artist
changing,
will be able to have
changing
more
some stuff? I need to put my mic
and
higher.
will be able to work way better with this new
and
shading
talk.
model updates.
Look, it's
Simulating
Unreal
the
guy
fuzz
talking
with
about it.
improved physical representation will make your material
Rye
more
versus
natural
sus.
than ever.
Why are you saying that, Grim? I don't
The
understand.
rough refraction is a new feature implemented in Substrate to facilitate the process of creating rough layer by blurring the bottom layer for the opaque material, for example. But here, as you can see, this option is also working with translucent material by blurring the scene color based on the depth. With this option,
that looks
you
so
don't
good.
need to do any custom tricks anymore. This is just working.
It just works.
All right.
He said
Now
it.
that we covered like some simple example, I would like you to go for a more complex one. We're gonna rebuild together
It
the
is a
next opal
scientific
effect
fact.
we used in the Electric Dreams demo you saw just before. In the first place, we will create the bottom layer representing the back of the element. To increase
you are
the depth
perfect,
filling,
exactly.
we will create a fake refraction effect that's gonna be based on normal and the view angle by changing the specular.
Very kind. Yeah,
For
yeah.
this, we will play with the F0 and the F90 we just saw before. In order to decrease the
What is the
strong
F0 and
contrast
F90?
of
Is
the
that spec?
specular highlights, we will use the new haziness node to grow the tail in order to affect the reflection.
Enjoy your lurk, Angel.
The
Thanks for
middle
raid.
layer is a bit more complex. The idea is to add this
Holy
nice
shit, this looks
chromatic
good.
effect created by the topology of the piece. We will first generate the parallax occlusion to simulate the 3D model inside the material. Then, by reading the depth saved in the texture, we can sample the material information directly inside the vertical layer.
This looks so good.
It is important to imagine this layer as a translucent matter that absorbs a certain range of the light in order to reveal the bottom layer. An additional anisotropy effect is used to break this linear reflection, giving a more natural look by playing with the tangent, for example.
Hex sample RGB.
By adding a coating layer, we will increase the depth of the parallax effect.
Yeah, I also can't
The
wait.
clear
I need
coat,
to. I
similarly
think
to
before
the
I want to
previous
use
example,
some of
will
those
also use
things,
this substrate
I want to
transmittance min
learn a
tab
bit more how
that
I use current
simplify the
materials.
mathematical representation of the
Because
transmittance,
trying to do the
giving us
floating
the
ducky thing on the
opportunity
material was a
to
good
output the final
exercise, I
color
think.
based on the thickness.
I want to do
of the
more
depth.
shit like that. I think
You could
Boom is pretty good
imagine
at this
this
now.
coating has a thick piece of tinted resin, for example, that have been polished. Finally, let's add some dust onto this multi-layer material. By
dust
simply
looks kinda
adding another
brown,
vertical
but I
composition
get
node,
it.
we can properly generate and calculate all those complex BSDF that are all very different.
Shiny ball.
One of the advantages of
He's talking about shiny
is the
balls. You got it,
possibility to
Grim. You
split
got it. You
each
can be a
group of
developer
matter
now.
Has an individual
Sure,
pieces
sure.
on your graph, which gives
Material
the
magic is
artist
fun.
a
It
few
is,
material
it
assets,
is.
which is very important. You can also use material function to
feel
clean
it's
your
just a
work
steep
in order
learning
to
curve
help the
to-
readability of the material.
To know what you can do in there.
All right.
Because you
With all
kind of
those
need to do
effects, you will need to control the
three-dimensional math in your
performance
head to
impact
kind of
of your
visualize what you want to do.
to help artists and
The
engineers to
future
have
is
some
shiny
feedback.
balls. Yes, yes,
Substrate
yes, yes,
is
yes.
coming with different tools to dig inside this layering system.
Shrek. Nice. Where's the sweaty
Various view modes
balls?
have been added
We
to
can make
track your
sweaty
material
balls.
complexity.
With
As
the
you
new
know,
material.
stacking multiple BSDF could be expensive if you're not too careful. However, Substrate will help you to find the best combination between performance and quality. The first view mode is showing the number of BSDF you have per pixel. By simply looking at the colors, you will be able to approve the usage of extra layers in your material based on your target quality. It is a very simple view mode, but it's very useful and could save you a ton of time. The second image is showing an in-depth layers
decomposition
or an in-depth information on your different layers. You will be able to inspect each element, such as roughness, diffuse color, and minimal values.
You can enhance.
By hovering the material with your cursor, a 3D gizmo will help you to analyze each normal of your material. An additional information will be added to the screen in order to visualize the performance impact on your memory. That is very important to keep in mind. The last image is an example of many advanced view modes you have in Substrate. However, this requires to be enabled in the project setting. This UI is helping to inspect each layer and understanding how Substrate is reading your material. This advanced debugger is heavy on the performance and needs to be disabled if you are targeting for performance. It is important to note that the current system do have some limitation. This experimental feature is currently allowing the artist to have a maximum of 8 slabs, as well as a limited number of tangent space in your material. All right.
Nice.
So what is next?
8 layers. Sounds pretty good.
Substrate is currently not supported by the path tracer, but the team is working really hard to have it working properly. We would like you to still use both options in order to validate your result with the path tracer.
Okay, I kind of want to...
As you know, a continuous effort is made by the developer.
I could download the
improve the performance
5.2 preview. You can check it out.
Both performance and optimization are in the radar of the engineering team. We are also trying to be listening for feedbacks in order to improve the stability of Substrate. All right. If you have any question, feel free to see us directly at the booth or attend to the session that's going to be also happening at the booth today. I would like to do a special thank you to the rendering team, especially to Sébastien Hillière and Charles de Rossier, who has been amazing creating this amazing framework. With all this in mind, I would like to thank you and enjoy the rest of the day.
Bye-bye, Mr. French dude. I think the next one was everybody's leaving. They know the Fortnite thing is coming. Oh no. Fly, you fools. Run. I think the next one was the Fortnite thing, right? Yeah, the next one is the Fortnite thing. Everybody run. It's in German. Oh no. Oh, this is English. Oh no, it's kind of English. This is... Oh wait, what is this? Learning theater? Making games and no. Future of materials, new character physics in UE5. Can you pet the dog? Hey yo. Dog petting? I want to pet the dog. But where's the learning theater? Is it... Aww. It's not... Aww. It's on locations? Man. Okay, more learning theater, more learning theater. Oh man. I thought we could watch it. I thought we could watch the dog petting. Green Lou, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Double stream. Inside Unreal playlist? Is that the same? Oh, it's this one inside Unreal. Oh, no. I thought... Yeah, I guess that's it from Unreal for now. I mean, they will probably show the next stuff here. The
yeah, when I started out working with Omno,
Who's
been
stop?
this huge.
They will show creating your first game in Fortnite. No thanks. Battle testing UE5 systems with Fortnite. No thanks. Nope, nope. Verse is kind of interesting, but this will take a while. Connect players across platforms. It's kind of interesting. Create realistic landscapes in Unreal with Houdini. Okay, so they're still using Houdini for something. Interesting. But yeah, that's wait, why is this German?
With puzzle platforming elements, with a strong emphasis on.
Oh, because they are German. Never mind.
As a player, you're on a pilgrimage seeking a mystical light. As
yeah, we have
you
more
go
ads.
Through the game, you reveal bits and pieces about
German
the
studio,
ancient culture,
yeah.
and you eventually learn something about the character that you're playing, or maybe even about yourself as a player.
Oh.
Making fantasy worlds was always something that excited me, and I grew up with a pen in my hands, and so do my kids.
He grew up with a pen in his hand. Oh no. The doctors can't remove it. It's just there.
Come in, put something
They tried
on the
it,
desk and go
but
like,
it's
"This
just
is
growing
my
back.
dinosaur." You know, that inspires me to come up with some weird shapes for the animals, and you know, to mix animals. The urge to see something new, to discover new horizons in a way.
We showed some
And
of those
that's the
procedural tools
feeling
for the
that I
demo
wanted to
on
capture
stream before the
in my game
materials.
as well. That's probably why I
Oh,
ended up,
cool. Insane stuff to have in the engine.
emphasizing the
I
exploration
can
part that
imagine.
much in my game.
Wait, can I not wait,
Before I
this?
started with the production of Omno, I was a
Oh, no,
character
wrong.
animation artist for roughly
This
10
one.
years, and I was working mostly in the film and television industry.
Oh, we can
That's
just go
cool.
back.
That's what we want. That's what we love about games.
Ah, now we can scrub.
Our procedural framework needs to answer to that with a predictable, deterministic procedural version by adding a random rotation to those styles. And then we updated the PCG graph to have
It'll be
arrows
interesting how
indicating
it
where the
measures
player
up to
should go,
Houdini,
and that was done fairly
true.
quickly. Actually, these multiple prototypes were built under 2 weeks by only 2 technical artists.
Damn.
And it allowed us to confirm that having that framework working at runtime
It's
within Unreal
Minecraft.
Engine for in-game and multiplayer content is an idea totally worth pursuing.
Hey, Nats. Hi.
Ultimately,
Yeah,
we
we're
think
watching it
that
too.
This framework can bring new gameplay opportunities.
I mean, we
to
watched
gameplay.
the thing for a while. Now we're just scrubbing through stuff that we skipped because it was
Next,
kind of boring in
we
between.
wanted to attack scale and speed in a much higher
Did you also watch
density
all of it?
in a large world.
The 5.2 features look
The
super
demo was about
cool.
switching realities
With the physics and the procedural stuff
using
here, that stuff especially.
Fortnite, City Simple, and Quixel content.
Just snippets.
Here in the
okay.
video, you can see the Fortnite variants being generated live.
Live
during the
Fortnite, dude. Can we just
It is made of
not
4 different
talk
PCG
about
rules.
Fortnite?
Sorry,
Can we
it
just
is made
talk
of a
about
single
Unreal?
PCG rule with 4 different presets. And they're applied when the player goes through
How are you
this
doing that? What are you up
To
to?
achieve this, we had to build a custom hierarchical generation logic in Blueprint. As a way to support level of detail based on distance and
Okay, cool. They have Fortnite. I understand. They're still
framework
Fortnite.
to be used by artists
Tired.
and designers.
Wait, what time is
to
it for
create their
you?
own tools
Oh wait, you're like
for their own project needs.
wait, isn't it
It's
like
an open framework.
8
It
in
is
the
not
morning
limited to
for
a
you?
single
No,
task
4 in the morning
or domain.
or 6. Holy shit! Haven't slept yet. Oh boy.
In this video, you
What
can see
did
the
you do
interrupt
so
with the
long?
geometry tools to separate biomes.
I also had
using
yesterday where I
volumes,
didn't sleep
which are
until
then
8 a.m.
processed within
That
the
was
PCG.
fun. Easy way to
But we
get free
obviously had to
assets.
try some building generators.
Just steal them from
Why
Fortnite.
would not have been
True.
called PCG, right?
Well
So the
done,
first one
prototypes.
here shows handles to define the footprint
Oh, for
of the building,
buildings.
and then construct it using city sample matrix.
cool.
City sample nanite modules. The second
Us
prototype
degening.
here is
Nah,
a little
nah,
bit more
nah, nah,
involved,
nah, nah.
as it's
No
reproducing
degens
the
here.
concept of a
Only
defined
normal
grammar
people.
as used in the Matrix Awakens building.
Only normal people.
For
By the way,
each
Nat,
floor,
check
the
this
grammar
out.
is set within the node graph in this case.
I got an accent suit.
And adapts to
Blue.
the spline driving the
Super
footprint.
cool. So now I have the full body. shit going on.
So after seeing the great assemblies that the Quicksalt team was
We
producing
made such a
for
big
this
advanced
demo,
blueprint.
we thought that it was a good opportunity
Building blueprint
to
generator.
start looking about how we could be leveraging.
Yeah, now it's
and
super
crafting
easy.
and
When did that
procedural
happen? I got it
content.
last week. So I'm working with
We
Accents
started
and Movella
working
now
on
on
what we
a
call the PCG
streaming
assets
app
that
called
can be
Obscure,
used inside
which will
as
replace
instance nodes within the node graph.
basically OBS and Unreal in one.
These assets basically stores
And because I
a
work
point
with them,
cloud
I got
of all
a blending
visuals
the unit
contained
for the
within
soup,
the level,
so I can just use it.
with a full set of attributes such as the mesh and material references, the scene hierarchy, and actor tags. With all that information accessible, it is then possible to augment these assemblies through procedural logic.
Oh
and
shit.
increase iteration speed.
Who set the floor on
quality
fire?
overall.
God damn it.
The lower half of the video here shows you how simple the rule actually is given the results above. You can also see the attribute list view being updated live
need to get
as
close
I'm
to my
extending
mic.
the spline and enabling disabling nodes.
Fucking stream elements, dude.
The asset utility is distributed with the PCG
Why?
plugin, so you can use it, just improve it.
Oh,
or
you
use
show
it as
cool
an
stuff
example
there, though.
to create your
Wait,
own PCG
there?
assets
Wait,
type
I
if you
don't.
want.
There.
All of what I've shown here so far
I just need to get my
proves
chair
that we need
back.
to build for extensibility and interactivity.
Mike.
Effectively, what we want to do here
I'm
is
convinced
to
Stream
blur the
Elements
lines
isn't a
between
bot.
procedural and traditional
Yeah, I'm pretty convinced as well.
We believe
It
that
always
procedural
triggers
tools
at the
should
right
always
time.
help artists and designers to reach the best quality possible in the project's given time.
I still need to fix the offset here.
Okay,
Something's
enough
still
of the
wrong.
prototype work, and let's jump into
He's talking about the thing. The showcase thing.
That was a nice music.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What?
Okay, enough of the prototype work, and let's jump into Electric Dreams. That was a nice music.
Talk it out.
Okay.
Fuck.
So our objective with this demo is to show
It's so funny how they
the solution
are
already is,
getting all the people who
using
make
everything
this
that
shit
we've learned
onto the
in
stage to
DevOps so far.
present it as well.
We are literally
You kind of see that they're not
generating
people who
pebbles up to the
usually
largest
present
amount
things.
things in the background. We have 8 unique PCG graph total in this one,
Always the perfect trigger at the right time.
supporting complex
True.
multi-graph
Always.
interactions and full parameterization.
Even since
We're
the days
also
before
leveraging
Dave.
the concept of
Though
the
you guys
augmented
remember the
PCG
days
assemblies that I've
before
just talked about.
Dave got here and then George.
Now, what we call the close-range PCG area is made of 4 of the 8 PCG graphs.
Oh wait, I can show it to
There's
you
the
here
small
now,
and
I
large
think.
assemblies,
Wait.
the ground, and the embankment sides surrounding the area.
Instrument
This
cluster,
was
including
super
3D
cool.
visualization of their vehicles.
So this is all real
We work with
time
them to bring the R1T to
in
life in this
UE5.2.
experience. Let's head on out, Jacob.
Sure thing, on my way.
Oh, and now I can look at the tires for the
We're
flash
building
sim.
tools for interactive and dynamic worlds. So here we have chaos physics simulating rocks that tumble as we drive over them, leaves bend out of the way, and we also added some real-time fluid simulation.
Maybe you can... Dude, wait.
I'm fluid
Check out the texture on the front wheel.
simulation.
You see how it's dirty? And now it's getting clean where it's touching the water. What the fuck? Okay, dude.
We worked with the team at Rivian to set up Unreal's chaos vehicle model to simulate the suspension of the
shit.
truck and how the
They showed off flash sim on it later?
electric motors drive each individual wheel.
Just wanted
Chaos
to
also
show Nat,
simulates
so
how the
she's on.
tires compress and
She's getting
deform,
all
and
the
meta
info.
sounds enabled the team to precisely resynthesize the sounds of the electric motors and mix them with the ambisonics of the jungle.
Sounded shit. Dude, it looks so good.
So Rivian provided us with a highly detailed model of the truck, about 71 million polygons that were able to render in real time. Thanks to
71
Nanite.
million. Easy.
Now the
Everything except Mr.
Rivian not only
Mr. Driver
looks
Man in there.
incredibly realistic
And some of the plans.
because of Lumen and Nanite, but also its materials.
Oh, the
And
triangles are
today,
so small,
we're
it's just
introducing
black here.
Substrate, our new material framework.
So that was one of the cool things.
And to better demonstrate it, let's swap engine shading model, cost about the same.
Another
Extremely
cool
detailed
thing
use cases,
is this.
like in cinematics and in film. So we're going to drive under this fallen tree here,
Fallen tree
and
important.
everything that you've seen up to this point was painstakingly hand-built by the environment team at Quixel. Everything since that fallen tree has been built using our brand new experimental suite of procedural content generation tools. Entirely an engine that are flexible.
The characters probably, since Nana doesn't play nice with the rigged meshes, but isn't... Okay, maybe the Rivian is not rigged then. Maybe it's just a bunch of static meshes slapped together on a rig, because it doesn't need to have... Yeah, maybe that's why the car is still
deterministic,
working.
and artist-driven. Our guiding principle in building these systems
It's so crazy that this is all
empower artists
procedural.
to make tools for artists.
Still don't understand.
So Jacob's going to go ahead and add a procedural assembly to the world. And the cool thing is that it communicates... Thank you.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, no bending. It's making sense if it's
And the cool thing is
if it's
that it
hard
communicates
surface. You
with other nearby
technically don't
procedural
need to
elements
have
in the
it
scene,
on a
like
skeleton.
the creek bed. So let's say
Makes
a
sense.
designer comes by, wants to direct the player to drive to the
Dude,
left.
this is still
Jacob
so
can
crazy.
simply move the assembly to the right, and everything updates to accommodate that
River.
change.
Look, it's you, River.
Game design is iterative, so let's say the designer comes back, wants to give the player the choice of going left or right again. Jacob can simply move the assembly back over. Now, the artist who created this assembly also added some additional handles that Jacob can use to art direct where rock slides occur. Allows him to customize the piece a little bit more, make it a little easier for the...
It's like he's just talking about like, yeah, and then you can just do magic here, and everything that took like thousands of hours is just done in a second now, and yeah, it's just pretty cool, right?
Rivian to drive by. So we started by handcrafting that original part of the level.
Let's search for it. This. See, wait, is it this? Oh, it's that. Check this.
G assemblies that I've just talked about.
Oh, it's the music part now?
What we call the close-range
Oh, no.
PCG area is made of 4 of the 8 PCG graphs. There's the small and large assemblies, the ground, and the embankment sides surrounding the area. Within the PCG graph, you can get data from actors,
Oh,
and
now
you can
I'm
get
seeing
even
your message, Millie.
outputs
You
from
remember
other
the days before the debut.
The ground rule is a perfect example of multi-graph interactions because it's using all of its neighbors to construct itself. It starts by getting the embankment spline to create its surface. And then when adding the assembly to the world, the graph gets updated. And during that update, we compute a distance field to rotate
Right there is, they go over the terrain, procedural tools, water sim, and flash sim. Let's
points around the
go.
assembly
This is the
to
shit I
better
wanted to
conform
see.
them around its shape. Using our debug visuals that can be customized and applied to any node or to multiple nodes at the same time, we can see here the ground surface following the embankment spline and what's actually happening underneath the assembly when it's present in the scene. By moving that assembly left and right, we get callbacks triggering the graph update, and we respawn everything that has been changed by that manual interaction.
Oh, so it's checking basically voxels and then
The ground rule is not the only example with
looks what
complex
it can do with them, I guess.
The large assembly itself is also aware of the embankment and the small assembly next to it. A good example is the fallen tree logic within that rule. The surrounding spline is used to find potential fallen tree target position, which are represented by the blue wireframe box in the image that are quite hard to see, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
By testing for overlap between the potential fallen tree bounding volumes and these targets, we can define if the tree should be spawned horizontally, pointing down toward the ground, or just discarded completely. We can control the probability by adjusting the number of potential targets in trees, but we could also use helpers to precisely place one specific fallen tree.
You're building games to building games. Yeah, now you can just build your games with the Sims, basically.
Speaking of helpers, in the large assembly, we added lens slice manipulators. And these can be used to customize the assembly interactively with full manual control.
It's just a bit better.
Then it was super easy to integrate the same logic when we are approaching the small assembly next to the large one. And this is the kind of interaction that we expect you to build and expand on when creating
They're expecting us to
your
build
tool
that shit now.
with this framework.
Uh-oh.
Now, the PCG asset prototype shown a few minutes ago has proven to be extremely useful. And that's quite a blinding image. In the upper right corner of the image, you can see the procedural assembly
light mode
with all of its modules.
They're expecting you? Fuck.
And the same
I don't want
applies
to make
to
this
the
now.
embedded rule, where we have specific modules with specific function, such as the 360 lens slide on the left.
Can I have a meat
That
snake?
can be virtually placed anywhere because, well, it can be rotated, right? And everything in there is scattered along the spline using
Are
the segment
snakes
length,
not
the
always
curvature,
made of
and
meat?
even overrides to address specific art direction calls. But we can also use world raycast on a surface as a surface to sample on. In the case of the clover patches here, we're actually raycasting on the output of the graph itself. Placing such assets using raycasts can return invalid position and causing orientation and floating issues.
Oh.
So we fixed that by creating what we call the flat area detector, using the subgraph feature, just like a material function that can be reused. Patch.
Okay.
So notice on the right,
images.
we're using
Understand.
in the component on the actor holding the PCG component. It's not only the most optimal output for the engine, but it's also fully customizable as we've exposed ISM descriptors that can be edited.
I wonder how good the colliders are on this in real time. If they would create some overlapping colliders that will just yeet you into, I don't know, oblivion or something.
Per entry. And these descriptors, you can also create material overrides.
Thanks, Shrek.
And you can even use material overrides by going through per point attributes. And that's what we did a lot in the demo. But we're not limited to ISMs. We can spawn actors, and we have to, obviously. In the case of the, in this case, the car in the gameplay spawning of the
want to see. Okay, fog. Yeah, okay, I don't care about the fog cards.
The PCG actively developed
cool,
directly
like
material parameters, where primary, secondary, and tertiary trees that are overlapping. So we don't
Dude,
have
imagine someone would have made the forest with this.
bad overlaps in the forest.
That would be pretty cool.
And yeah, as mixing, again, a subgraph with logic, live.
Okay, I understand it. Searching for positions, then spawning stuff.
Each layer configuration,
But more
store
complex.
them, and apply them when needed into attribute and distance.
Damn.
Different direction. These are some stats for each rule. The timing represents the total time of all nodes added together. Keep in mind that for us, runtime and live editing is one of our main focus.
Dude, they can generate this thing in 0.3 seconds. Holy shit.
But we think that it's already quite impressive.
It takes wait. It takes 7 seconds for them to create a whole fucking island.
But we think that it's already quite impressive over 1 kilometer. If you're at 10 the PC, look up me their PG frame up to you.
Okay, cool.
Physics? So first of all, we are very excited to have the
Guys, it's
opportunity
flash
to partner
time.
with Rivian this year and explore setting up their R1T
Flash time,
inside
flash
of the
time.
Unreal Engine. We decided to use this as an opportunity to highlight some of the features in our vehicle system, our fluid system, and a new tetrahedral solver that models volumetric soft body dynamics.
Flash.
So first up is our vehicle system. The Chaos Vehicle plugin was utilized during the city sample demo for the destructible vehicles system and has been available within the engine since release 5.0. This version of our vehicle system allows for skeletal mesh-based vehicle setups, where we perform scene queries from wheel positions to emulate the suspension characteristics of a vehicle. And we also provide a torque model to help recreate a typical transmission-based drivetrain. So for this demo, one of our first additions was that we needed to add the ability.
Look at that pedestrian there. He will just get despawned into the ground. Wait, frame by frame. Oh no, he's in the car. Oh no, he's in the car. Oh no, he gets deleted.
Needed to add the ability to emulate the Rivian drivetrain, where each wheel has its own electric motor. So specifications regarding the torque and energy distribution of the Rivian's R1T electric motors was directly discussed with Rivian engineers. Our current system provides a maximum torque that is divided between all the active wheels of the simulation. However, for a Rivian, each wheel is computer controlled, and the energy is directed to the necessary wheel based on its interaction with the environment. For example, the wheel with the highest coefficient of friction will be given the most power, and it can provide the best traction for the vehicle. This means that the wheel motion for the Rivian's drivetrain is much more precise than a standard vehicle model. So for this demo, our goal was to model the rock crawl mode of the Rivian. This means that the throttle input was reduced to limit the full power of the electric motors. The torque curve was cut after 20 miles an hour. And acceleration was limited to emulate the feeling of a four-wheel drive's low gear setting. Now, keep in mind, the Rivian doesn't actually have a low gear, but it feels like that when you drive it in this rock crawl mode. It moves very slowly with a precise motion over a tough terrain. We used the existing engine braking parameters to simulate the effect of the motor's regenerative braking system. We set the transmission to have one forward gear and experimented with finding an underlying gear ratio within our vehicle that matched that of Rivian's. Resistance values were tuned in the interface to make the vehicle quickly deaccelerate when the throttle is not applied, which aids in the controllability when driving it downhill. But again, it was just more to emulate this four-wheel drive setting for the crawl mode. So the adjustment of the throttle and the braking parameters were all managed through our existing controls in the vehicle system. However, the Rivian's R1T had a few features that were not completely represented in the plugin, and we needed to add them. The most obvious differences were the wheel spin characteristics and the complex behavior of the R1T's dynamic suspension. So first, Rivian prides themselves on their ability to not over-rotate a wheel or slip or spin out a tire. Our simulation already had traction control, but we added a maximum spin threshold, which prevents the wheel from rotating too quickly when it's off the ground. Rivian indicated that the wheel will just slowly turn until it finds the ground again, and we incorporated that behavior into our model.
Okay.
The different drive modes advertised by Rivian will allow the drivers to control the height of the vehicle from the in-vehicle display. The rock crawl mode will raise the vehicle to 15 inches above the ground, while the sport mode will reduce its height to 9 inches.
What is that in real
To emulate
units?
Rivian's ability to transition between the different drive modes, a new function was exposed to blueprints that allows artists to modify the suspension height of the vehicle.
But how do you do burnout?
Considering the pace of the demo, only rock crawl and all-purpose mode were modeled for our asset, and sadly, the 0 to 60 in 3 seconds for the sport mode was not. So no driving game today, or racing game today, sorry.
He said it, no racing game.
So let's transition now and talk about the Niagara fluid system. The water feature you saw in the demo was a real-time fluid simulation authored within Engine. The Unreal Engine's Niagara-based fluid system was released in Engine version 5.0 and offers artists and end users interactive real-time water simulations. The toolset is fully incorporated within Niagara and controllable using standard gameplay setups. Over the past year, updates have been added that improve upon the system's capabilities and workflows. The Niagara fluid system supports a 2D and 3D gas and water simulation. With the interface completely built within Niagara, the artists are encouraged to explore the feature set, inspecting our predefined template workflows and mixing and matching features to achieve a desired look. As an artist, you are encouraged to tinker.
Is there any good tutorials on how to use that? Also, why are my hands so weird? I've never seen any good ones on the Fluid system. There were like 1 or 2 showcase videos, but that was about it.
As an engineer, you are encouraged to learn from our source.
And the sample project looked like dog shit compared to
And contribute through
what that was.
Niagara's tools provide several levels of abstraction for an artist when building setups and workflows. Here we see on the left an example of an emitter's summary view, which provides high-level simulation controls that simplifies an artist's interaction with the fluid system. However, as an expert user that needs a more fine-grained level of control, the emitter's underlying implementation is still available to expose all.
Well, yeah, more like documentation. I mean, documentation would be enough. But I haven't found any extensive shit on it.
Aspects of a complex effect. That's on the right. Artists will interact with the fluid system using engine blueprints. As you can imagine, blueprints provide artists with gameplay controls over the real-time environment, allowing for event triggers that can start and stop.
Look, it's the CSGO 2 smoke. Now we know how they made it. It's just Niagara.
Allow artistic direction using fields and direct the fluids with velocities. Of course, if real-time is not your thing, and you need to utilize a more traditional visual effects pipeline for cinematic-based workflows,
real-time good.
You can cache your simulation results and play them back within Sequencer.
No cache, no.
So for this example, we are running a live sim in Sequencer with a keyframe controller. We adjust the collider's timing to get the desired look, and then cache the fluid sim with a simple button on the cache track. We can then scrub the results.
I kind of want to replace my explosions with
thus
this.
Avoiding a heavy simulation every time we need to render the results.
And maybe even the hydrate, but I'm not sure.
The liquid solver is based on the fluid implicit particle method, also known as
compared to my current Niagara.
The solver simulates water particles moving through a voxel grid that defines pressures from the velocities of the particles. To represent interactions with the environments, collisions are stored as boundary conditions within the grid and prevent the flow of particles through geometry. Ultimately, the flip solver produces a velocity that gives a plausible, divergent-free motion, which can then be transferred from the simulation grid back onto the particles. Finally, to visualize the results of the simulation, the particles are stamped into a sign distance field so that a surface volume can be generated for rendering.
Nice voxel grid. The only issue is the resolution is pretty low.
To reduce
if you go higher, I think it will
by the rasterization of the particles on the grid.
Cause a bit of lag, maybe.
Once the simulation is complete, surface particles and secondary effects like wet maps can be layered on top of the simulation results to add to the next level of realism. Here we see an example of a secondary particle adding a whitewater effect to the surface of the fluid. Also, within the demo, you will see trails of water that are left from the tires as the vehicle leaves the plant.
Oh, I didn't even see that. The tire trails on the floor after driving through the water. Holy shit. Okay.
To integrate this fluid setup into the Rivian demo, our artists first pre-computed the ground sign distance field that produced a watertight cup for the fluid particles.
The what?
The Rivian was represented using mesh distance fields that pushed the water away from the vehicle. Also, the initial state of the pond needed to be still and glossy to kind of indicate the untouched nature of the surface. To keep the fluid in a perfectly still state, a trigger volume was created to freeze the velocity from within the blueprint. Similar trigger volumes were also utilized to hide the simulation when not visible, saving valuable resources on the GPU. Another aspect of bringing a bit more realism into this demo involved modeling the interactions of the tires with the environment. We utilized a tetrahedral simulation to model the deformations of the tires as it interacts with the terrain. This is a real-time simulation that constantly adjusts the relative volumes of the tetrahedron as it interacts with the environment and is gameplay directable through the use of animation constraints.
Damn, that looks good.
The Chaos Tetrahedral Solver offers a stable, real-time simulation framework for the evaluation of volume-preserving lattices.
Finally, the flash sim.
One of the benefits of this solver is that it effectively gives us a dial to control accuracy versus speed depending on your target application.
Oh, it's CPU-based?
This is a CPU-based simulation, which is advantageous for several reasons. Rendering resources on the GPU can consume a significant amount of hardware budget due to the resolution of the geometry in the environment or the fluids or whatever you have going on the GPU. And also, having access to the deformable simulation on the CPU allows us to start exploring deformable models as gameplay affecting elements.
Okay. I hope they use a different thread for that, because CPU so far is always the bottleneck for me. And all these bells and whistles coming at you at blistering 5 FPS. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope this is working a bit better.
For the Rivian simulation, we were targeting speed. The results needed to run on a reasonable...
I know exactly what I'm going to make with this. What are you making with this?
high-end PC and remain stable and artifact-free, which can be quite a challenge for dynamics across volumetric meshes. For example, the density of the mesh, or just the number of connections across the mesh, can dictate the iteration requirements of the solver. As a result, a denser mesh will require higher iteration counts to properly propagate the energy through the system.
What are you doing, drivers?
Therefore, a balance needs to be found that allows the mesh to remain visibly plausible but performant and within budget.
Yeah, that's the result for
so
research.
I intentionally added this bottom video to make a point about convergence and mesh resolution. The noise artifacts we see on the lower example are an indicator.
That would be perfect for a game that I wanted to make for a long time. Oh, yeah, I remember those toys. That you just stick or slap onto the window and then they just flop downwards. Yeah, you could make it. Oh, that's a good idea, Jamie. You could, even for Twitch, you could spawn in one for every chatter and then make a race out of it. So they flip-flop downwards. I think that plus Katamari, that works. This image already looks like it I'm going to make. Okay.
The simulator is not taking enough
Plus
iterations
marbles.
and will need
Yeah,
more time
exactly.
to resolve. Unfortunately, this means that you will not be able to run at this level of detail
You're making sausage simulator reverse
in real time and will need to consider reducing your resolution. If you actually need this level of detail in your simulation, you will need to consider our in-engine cached solution to get reasonable results and then potentially play back cached canned animation.
No, we don't do cached here. We only do cursed real time. Cached bad.
Okay, so the tire's simulation geometry is modeled using a radial tetrahedral mesh. We experimented with different radial meshing techniques to help explore the bending characteristics of the tire.
It's a bendy boy.
In this example, we are testing an isosurface stuffing tetrahedralization from Tetwild, which will be released.
Dude, it looks so good.
Along with a radial tetrahedralization algorithm developed for the demo. By varying the structure and density of the mesh, by varying the structure and density of the mesh, we can see that the simulation will produce dramatically different results. And we use those results to help configure the iteration requirements of the solver. The tetrahedral asset that drives the tire's geometry is also configured using an evaluated node graph, which assists in the procedural authoring of simulation setups. So the vertices of the tetrahedron along the wheel's rim are constrained using kinematic constraints, also known as infinite mass attachments. The constrained vertices will follow the rotational animation of the axle produced by the vehicle system as the player drives around.
It's pretty cool that the simulation is this low res and still looks good.
Connected tetrahedron that are not constrained by the animation are then carried along for the ride. And while the tire was affixed to the wheel using kinematics, the interaction with the environment was accomplished using raycasts through vertices along the surface of the wheel. The raycasts provide contact information at user-specified control points that then push the surface of the tire out of the ground geometry. This setup allows artists to configure the accuracy of the tire's interaction with its environment and also tune the resolution of the collision response based on CPU limitations.
Yeah, the vehicle was a couple of, I don't know. I think the whole scene was 71 million poly. Yeah, that sim would take a bit. Maybe a couple of seconds, right?
Collision interactions against dynamic geometry were also added using convex and analytic collision objects along the path of the demo.
Also, you can
The vehicle will stream dynamic geometry
stuff.
into and out of the solver based on the proximity to the wheels. Here we can see the tires interacting with the dynamic rigid bodies.
CPU fryer. I mean, if Russia ever turns off the gas here in Germany, I know what to run.
As the vehicle drives through the environment.
I'll just run a couple of Unreal instances and I'm fine. And remove the undervolt on CPU and GPU.
Lastly, to see the results of the simulation, we transfer the simulation mesh onto a higher resolution surface for render. This approach can target both nanite and skeletal mesh geometry types.
Nanite.
For the Rivian, we are demoing. For the Rivian, we are using texture maps to deform the nanite geometry. However, skeletal mesh deformations can be accomplished through an Optimus deformer as well. And I want to just pause here for a second and express how impressed I am with what the rendering team has been able to accomplish. This tire is roughly 1 million vertices, which is a very high resolution for a deformable gameplay asset.
1 million.
Being able to push the deformations into such a high resolution surface has really helped sell the realism of the tire.
Where's the FPS? Where's the FPS counter for just the tire?
So the Rivian is just one example of how you could perform
there's the flash
simulation in engine. Because the solver we are using allows for convergence if you allow it to take enough time, you can also use our solver to produce cached, high-resolution simulations that can be played back.
Oh yeah, he said just cached. Damn it. Okay, Rivers, I guess you need to cache your flash sim, whatever you're trying to build there.
For example, this shows a multi-layered muscular skeletal simulation where the underlying muscles are simulated against the skeleton. On the left, we have a passive muscle simulation of a character against its animation. On the right, we see a fascia layer simulated on top of the muscles. Sorry, that first frame did not play. So please note, this example is not a real-time simulation and is experimental in 5.2. But it could be used in a character training pipeline to construct an ML-based GPU deformer if you want a real-time solution on the skin. So if you would like more information about our ML-based character simulation pipeline, please see our 2 o'clock talk, Metahumans, Framework, and Machine Learning for Next-Gen Character Deformations.
Okay.
So lastly, here's another look at the different elements coming together. The vehicle constraints, the fluid system, the deformable tires, all simulating in real time. Everything that we have shown here is available in the 5.2 release. Details for the Chaos tetrahedral simulation will be posted on the community learning channel in the coming days, alongside the existing documentation for the Chaos vehicle plugin and the Niagara fluid system. And I also want to give a big thanks to the Chaos simulation team. It has been a tremendous amount of work to get us to a point where we can show these type of simulations.
It seems like the future.
We're all very excited to show the world what we can do.
Awesome.
So please come by the booth
if you just need to train it and then it just
and now
takes
I'd like to
over.
introduce Marion,
And looks this good.
about our new material authoring system. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. My name today, all materials in this demo are using this new material system by simply enabling the option, is it work, co-feature merging or less acceleration.
Oh yeah, this is
and really is offering more flexibility to get about what we manipulate. We are playing our substrate. With parameters, you can create a huge variety of materials that could combine different shading models into a single asset. Each BSDF is represented as matter, where stacking 0 and F90 values. This new functionality increased the possibilities.
Oh, and then they showed this.
Publisher or like an investor.
And playing it,
moving
around the environment. So we chose a very
it's what is it called? Oregon Trail?
Flat graphical art style for the texturing to keep
the background
in the background and let the characters kind of shine.
Including a mechanic for making a design decision.
The two-round landscape easier to.
Okay. Oh yeah, there was this Better Light Than Never challenge. Saw about that. Is there a new Unreal challenge or something? I kind of want to do one of those. They're always great to learn stuff.
It's like a regular spouse fight, right? Both of us didn't want to
let's see.
give. So it's like, you know what?
Also, why am I turning more and more here? I'm just rotating out of the seat for some reason. No, I'm not moving anymore, but I'm rotating the whole time. We made a muscle sim system for the wrestling code. That's cool. Works pretty good. Hiding from us. Dude, why am I mean, now I can at least look at that screen as well. It's pretty nice. Cool, cool, cool. Challenges are great, but I sadly tend to only have time for the mega jams. Wait, which ones are the mega jams? Wait, what did I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to check if there's some stuff. What it was like. Oh, the VOD? Oh, the game jam. I see. I haven't tried to participate in any of those yet. Oh look, it's the crazy woman again. Metahuman animator. That was also pretty cool, but unfortunately also not real time. Hi-Fi Rush was inspired by Shaun of the Dead and Futurama. Okay. One Piece Odyssey. Unreal Slackers. Oh wait, I'm in their Discord. True, of course. Unreal on Twitch. Find out who is streaming Unreal development on Twitch now. Hello. Wait. Look, it's Hannah. Okay, this is just directory all. It's nothing Unreal specific. Okay. So what happened to the OTK thingy? What's going on in there? Okay, this is where we were a while ago. I think. Roughly the spot, kinda here. Are they searching the Unreal Engine tag perhaps? I didn't think so. I can check. Poland doesn't have total world control anymore. No, but another certain country is trying to do. And the first two times it didn't go too well. So I don't know about this. Oh god. Never forget. Isn't there already a live link for live capture? Yeah, there's live link, of course, for metahumans, but it's looking cursed as fuck. Oh, this still exists. Hey, there's Reverse. Try to take over my logo, but I fight back. Nice, nice, nice. There's also a logo? Wait, I just see the chicken. Oh, there. No, that's not. Is this... Did you change... Wait, what?
No, God!
Down?
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
There. Nice, nice. Why is there so many cats here? I mean, why not? But, okay. Oh no. It's XDD. Hey, at least this is looking way better than when it was just a Poland flag. I had a third one. I see. Nice, nice. Okay, what did I want to look up? I forgot. Yeah, I wanted to look up if this... Oh, wait. They are linking to something. So they had some tags in there, but it's getting rerouted to directory all instantly. So they had something in there, but it's apparently not valid anymore. Interesting. Unreal. Wait, which tag do I use? Oh, I use Unreal Engine. Never mind. There's a lot of... Hey, there's us. Yeah, it's never ending. And 3 elements with the timing. Oh boy. UE5? UE? No one is using UE. Unreal Engine 5? Also not that many? I see. Oh, Rococo's on. And Cabal is on. So many people. Okay, I think we should raid someone. Because I need to get back to do some work. Also, I'm rotating out of the scene for some reason. I need to fix that. Can't even reset this. Wait, let me just restart the app for that. Because I can't even use the blueprint I made for this case because, wait, let me activate this again. Because it will reset the whole actor, but my model itself is turning. So that doesn't help. Let me try if this works. Probably not. No. Also, I need to attach the bonk to me, kinda. Not just throw the bonk stick in there. Okay, let's see who's on. Oh, Nitronic is on. He's playing some Beat Saber. That's cool. Yeah, let's rate Nitronic. They're playing some Beat Saber right now. They are a German Beat Saber mapper. And I hope they have good music there. Wait, let's check out the music. Okay. Let's do this. Slash right. You have a few of their maps? Yeah, Nitronic is doing cool maps. I kind of want to get back into more Beat Saber again. I started playing a couple of days ago, and I'm still dead. And I also need to get my Rift S back into working function, so we can play hard shit on stream. Kinda got addicted to it again after watching a couple of videos. Oh yeah, guys, I want to show you this. There's like a lot of cool new maps and cool speedy maps, which are super hard, but I kind of want to learn them. This song has been all over my recommended, as you can see. This is a fucking speed map. I'm still too slow to beat this, but we'll get there. This is a slow part, by the way. We're getting fast. Yeah, so my index controllers are a bit too heavy to play this. because this is fucking fast. Those look kinda slow. Sure, I want to see you beat that. Quest 1. I mean, CD1 would work for this. Send me the link. And just look up Zeke didn't invent Daria Core. There's like 50 maps for this for some reason. I don't know which map is the right map. I also found out recently, I rediscovered the challenge campaign. So the challenge campaign in Beat Saber basically is for people who are way too good for the game. So I think it goes from level 1 to level 30, if I'm not wrong. Hey, Rationals, hola. Hi. Ignore me being rotated like 90 degrees, it's fine. And so the challenge campaign goes from, I think, level 1 to 30. And level 4 of the challenge campaign is OV Sacrament. For you who don't know, that was the hardest Beat Saber map for a very long time. It's this thing. So this is level 4 of the challenge campaign. Out of like 30. Kinda wanna try shit in there, but I don't think I can pass like level 1. This looks honestly a bit faster than we just watched that. But I think it's because of the NGS. Anyway. Jesus Christ, close. It's a very chill song, right? Looks like cheap therapy to me. What do you mean? It's pretty chill, yeah. Anyway, we want to raid Mr. Nitronic Boy here, who's playing a bit more reasonable maps. So let's go there. And let's do Unreal Raid. Let's do the brain exploding thingy. Yeah, sorry, Rationals. We streamed earlier today because we watched the Unreal showcase. So we started at like 5 PM my time, and now I need to go back to work. But I'm back tomorrow. Let's copy the right message, guys. Yeah, later, Thomas, River. Sorry. Dreaming of Feed Saber raid. Wait, what? I mean, there's the game mode Feed Saber, so I don't know. Why am I looking that way? Okay. Bye, guys. We will raid Electronic there. So see you tomorrow. I need to work, and I also need to get my schedule back in order. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Oh wait, I can use this cam. Bye.